What's up, my derps? It's your boy, Gregulus. Hey, that's me, and it's Mireborn Sunday. All the group is here. We are ready to turn down this level of excitement and get really dark, grimy, and nasty in this, I'm going to say it, Joe gets mad at me, Florida by Night vibe of a Vampire the Masquerade session. I am Gregulus. I play Grant Smalls, the surly, burly motorcycle guy on this here show. And with that being said, I'm going to throw it up to Cass above me. Go ahead, Cass. Tell them about yourself. Tell them who you are, who you're playing, and let's get this moving.
Awesome. Yes. Hey, everyone. I'm Deathadil. I play Dr. Rowan Hale, a veterinarian in the area. If you want to come and follow me, you can always follow me on Deathadil Official. That's Deathadil Official on Twitch, as well as on Instagram and all of my social handles. And I'll pass it over to Tom.
What's up, folks? My name is Tom. It's Baron Von Thomas, and I play Dr. Silas Hemlock, a creepy dude. Super creepy.
The creepiest of dudes.
That's the always the fine print at the beginning of every one of our episodes. That puts me last. Hi, everyone. I am DM Noctum. My name is Joe. On all the socials, it's DM Noctum. Check us out if you like what you see. Come check me out. I'm on Start Playing. I run D&D, Vampire the Masquerade, and soon Werewolf the Apocalypse. Let's have some fun today. Speaking of fun and what we're playing today, we are in the world of darkness. This is not your typical high fantasy adventure where you're playing the hero. You're playing creatures that go bump in the night. This is literally a shadowy sidestep to reality. But we know that not only games can get dark, real life gets dark a lot. And it's a lot of people are having dark times right now. But always remember, you never have to be alone. Please, if ever you need to speak with someone before you do something excessive or that would take you from this world, please reach out to 988, both in the United States and Canada. And on that note, let's get into the game. Last time, our newly formed coterie,
I believe you have to say previously on.
Previously on Mireborn, our three vampires, newly born with powers unknown, had found themselves in a small sewer with an older vampire named Nick, who is absolutely from Jersey.
Forget about it.
You guys wound up being accosted in the sewers by two teams of what you assume are guards or soldiers that have to deal with a newly found name Pentex. Coming looking for you, were able to dive into your new supernatural nature and were able to decisively finish the combat as needed. After that, you were able to take one prisoner by the name of Charles, who is now starting to be bloodbound to Dr. Silas, becoming closer and closer to his Renfield-type thrall. You were able to get some information out of him, and Dr. Rowan Hale was able to mimic his voice well enough as radio chatter came through, kind of depicting herself as Charles, giving them false leads so as not to come looking here. For that, you guys wound up having some good conversation with Nikki, saying thanks of helping to defend his haven. You were able to stay there until you figured out exactly what you wanted to do, and he would try to help you out however he could. And just to make sure that all the tracks were pretty much gone, you all stepped back outside the sewer to where the last few bodies not taken by alligators laid strewn. Dr. Silas fell once again into his vampiric nature, turning the bodies instantly to ash and scattering it about the wet forest floor. We left off with you guys heading to sleep. Charles tied up in the small bed, while Dr. Silas and Grant are on the nice leather chairs, and Dr. Rowan Hale outside the door, just in case she had to suddenly become Charles once more over the radio. We that way fell asleep to sleep the day away, and as the sun begins to set, you all begin to waken. Everybody, please roll me a rouse check. a hunger dice. Remember, you can open up your character sheet and it'll be right next to your hunger. It's just that little skull. This is to see how strongly the beast requires blood. That's good. Right, who is it? Grant, you gain a hunger, bud.
Hey,
You wake
I'm a
up.
hungry fella.
You wake up and your and your beast roars inside you, telling you to feed. Always wanting to feed. Something I neglected to say before, and I know we're still using this Twitch stream and this game as a teaching model, so I'm going to take absolute credit for messing up on this. Something that I had forgotten to tell you guys is that you can never go below one hunger. You will always have one hunger. It represents the beast that is always inside you, so you'll always have that one hunger die. No matter how much you feed, you can never get rid of that last point of hunger.
Okay.
So just always
Is that why there's
keep
an
eye
X
on
on the screen itself? Or
the
can I
X will
do
clear out. The X will clear out everything, but here I can add your second hunger now. Everybody else has one.
Gotcha.
That looks good, but I did want to let you know that just because of the vampiric state itself, you can never truly satiate that hunger. It's always with you. So you can never go below 1 point of hunger. That was my fault. I hadn't mentioned it in the last 4 episodes, and so I wanted to bring it up and say my bad.
Oh,
My
good.
bad. It hasn't really changed anything. So we are awakening. Rowan Hale, you are outside the large door to the small study that you guys have been kind of using as sleeping quarters. You're probably the first one to wake just because you're in that uncomfortable position of leaning against stone and metal.
I'm gonna bang on the
Push.
door. Dun 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 dun.
You hear a
Does
loud
she
vibration behind you through the door.
Does she respond?
She just goes dun dun.
And with that, I'll unlock the door and open it up. Well, nice to see you still here, Rowan.
It's good to see that you are also okay. I'm happy that we didn't encounter any visitors during the night. I was so sure someone would show up, but thank God.
Me too. Yeah.
We didn't have that happen.
I'm not gonna lie, I slept
our,
like a baby, if I'm honest.
How's the guy in there?
Silas?
I don't know. I haven't checked. Charles?
Yeah, Charles.
Charles, are you awake?
Yeah. Yes. I've wet myself.
Nasty.
That's very exciting.
I couldn't hold it
I'm going
after
to-
a few too many hours. Sorry.
I'm going to go ahead and cut my wrist and give Charles some more blood.
Okay.
And as he does that, I'm like, oh, hungry. Anybody got a Snickers?
Nikki left us some food.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
refrigerator.
in the fridge, right? Thanks, Silas. Thanks,
Yes.
Doc. And I'm gonna see if there's any more in the fridge.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll find 4 packets of blood, 4 bags of blood in the fridge. He's
Nice, I'll just
obviously
take one
well
and,
supplied somehow.
It's rat blood. I'm gonna drink it.
Not rat blood, actually.
Mhm.
Okay. You drink it down. Take away 1 hunger. One of these days, we're gonna have to teach you guys how to use your predator types and actually hunt for your food.
Right?
Once we get to civilization, and you're not just like hunting rats or something.
Yeah,
So
I
actually,
had that thought.
actually, Rowan Hale. Let me remind. Oh, yours is the Grim Reaper. That's right.
Yeah, no, they have to be dying. So
Yes, absolutely. I was just wondering if you went like
that
full
works out. Go to
vegan
Silas's
gangrel and
basement.
did like the farmer.
Sorry.
no.
That's cool.
I'm full
all
of
right,
P&V today. I'm sorry, folks.
That's okay. You guys have awoken. You are in the sewers that are quickly almost becoming not a home, then a true safe haven. You've not had to worry once about sleeping anywhere where the sun can hit you and take that final strike of your life.
So
Been getting a
Charles
couple.
has had
Oh yes.
Charles
Go
has
ahead.
had two feedings for me, and he
Yep.
needs Nikki said three. Nikki said three to make him fully bond.
Fully bound, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You need one of these
So
now,
he's
right,
just-
Silas?
And remember, it can happen within a month. I mean, having it done immediately is freaking great. But as long as it's 3 feedings
So-
within a month, and then you feed him once a month, he will continuously be your true ghoul.
So Charles needs to be our friend for at least another day, and tomorrow or the next day or with something.
And then he'll
I
be
can
your
feed him
friend for
again.
at least a month.
And then we can send him back. Because the plan was, if everyone was cool with it, we were going to send him back to work, and we're going to find out what he can find out from those people. Pentex.
Pentex.
Yes, Pentex.
Pentex, yes. Yes. So, Charles, does Nikki have any clothes around here that I could help him change into? There's probably
None in
any
the
clothes here.
study.
Yeah.
When you see him, you could probably ask, and he might. But
Nah. Well, sorry, Charles.
lay in a puddle that you've created.
Prestidigitation.
Wrong game.
Oh, yeah.
Wrong game. Yeah. Okay. So, what are we looking at here? So we got another day before we can send Charles back to work. What's our goals here? I really need to go and check on my mother. She's been by herself for, I think, a couple weeks now, and that's not good because she doesn't take care of herself very well. She doesn't walk very well. She has type 2 diabetes. It's a whole thing.
Yep.
When exactly did you plan on going to see your mom?
I mean, I get that the world has changed for us, but she's my mother. I still need to check in on her and make sure she's okay. Do we have is there a vehicle here that we could take? Do you think Nikki has a car? I could just go and check on my mom real quick while maybe she's sleeping at home, and I can just check on her real fast.
Maybe I can go with you and try to find my bike.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I don't think we should leave anybody behind, though, so we need everybody to confirm this is
Take
what we're going to
Charles
do.
with us. Yeah, we'll probably take Charles with us. I mean, he hasn't ate or drank anything. So
I
we
know,
probably need
Dr.
to-
Silas. I was thinking more Rowan than Charles.
Oh. I didn't want the guy to die of dehydration, you know.
Yeah. Rowan's already been looking at his really sad state, and still, regardless of how she feels about herself, it's still a human. As she's getting over this, and so you probably see her look around the room for a old rug or something just to kind of clean up the mess around him, just because she remembers that this is a human thing that she doesn't even have to do, and she just all of a sudden just realizes how long it's been since she's had that human emotion of oh, I have to go to the bathroom, or oh, I need this, and it's kind of surreal to understand now that she's no longer having those feelings, and it's just putting more into wow, we're not even ourselves anymore, we're not humans anymore, and it's a little I would say it's almost a little eye-opening once again that this is our new reality, as she's just kind of cleaning up around Charles, just excuse me, patting up the mess around him.
While you do that, I mean, I think you kind of touched on it a little bit earlier with Silas starting to talk about going to see his mother. The thoughts of you going home, the thoughts of seeing your dog, seeing your partner, and what that entails kind of comes crashing down as well. You miss them dearly, of course. Each and every one of you has something or someone that they miss dearly, and you're not sure if for those who have, you know, animals or loved ones that they're going back to, how do you do that? How do you do that while you don't even have the normal, happenings of a human body anymore? You don't have to use the restroom. You don't have to drink water. You don't have to salivate. You don't have to blow your nose. None of these things. All the little things that make you human are now gone. And as you all have felt yourself become safer and safer, these thoughts have started to kind of come more and more to the fore. Like, what do I do now? How do I go back to my regular life, or at least a facade of it? Or do I change it completely? Do I relinquish everything from the time where you were mortal and truly give yourself into what you've become in the night? And each one of you is plagued with this, but Rowan, especially now as you're doing this, cleaning up after, a mortal human man who is incapable of getting himself to a restroom, so just had to relieve himself there. Uh, it really comes down on you. What do you? What are Rowan's thoughts when it comes to going home?
Mm, honestly, Rowan probably hasn't really thought about going home at this point. She now thinks about it because of what Silas is saying, but there's no true way in her mind that she, in her current state, could possibly make this work, right? Like, she's hungry, she still doesn't know really what's happening. There's still so much to learn from, like, exactly what we've become, and then all of a sudden these other really crazy powers are just kind of popping up that the idea of going home is terrifying because there's Rowan is not a good liar. She's methodical. She likes to think about things. She is a vet. She's also used to dealing with people who are, scared or grieving over like their own pets because they're like family and things like that. But like having to contextualize her own life as not being her own anymore, probably she's doing everything in her power to not think about it at all. That's why she's like cleaning up after this person. This is something that she can do that doesn't require her to think about herself because those thoughts would just be down a really long and awful path, like a very dark place that she really does not want to go at the moment. So she's probably actively not thinking about it because
So
the reality
so
of it
Rowan
is too
is
much.
constantly so Rowan is constantly putting everybody else before herself. She's
Yeah.
constantly she's constantly pushing herself aside to help everybody else. I get it.
Well, it's way better than having to go to therapy.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely. A lot
yeah.
cheaper too, for the most part. Uh,
For the most part, yeah.
for the most part. I'm gonna kind of go to the other end of the spectrum, and let's talk to Grant. Grant, this is probably the first time you've thought about your motorcycle. Home isn't really a thing that you have or have had in a while. The closest thing you have to home is your bike. Uh, but how is Grant feeling about everything that's kind of come about? Waking up in this prison for preachers, having a literal escape montage, and then battle, finding out that you're stronger than you've ever been in your mortal life, faster than you've ever been in your mortal life, and capable of wreaking true destruction. There's even a lot for Grant to take in. He's never been an idiot. The idea of him being that street preacher, the one who helped people get through their mental stuff, in the club, who would help people realize things. Wisdom was always something that was a fair point to you. But now that all of this strangeness and oddity is happening to Grant, what do you think his mindset is overall? Just it is what it is and let's keep pushing forward, or does he actually stop to think about how things will affect him?
Yeah, so I was gonna say, like, as Rowan starts to clean this guy up, all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, goddamn, Rowan, you're too kind, and I guess I've been in survival mode this whole time. Maybe we need to stop and figure out what the fuck's going on. I hear Dr. Silas saying that he's got to take care of his mama. I don't know, like, where are you guys at with this? Cause I haven't stopped to think about it till this moment.
Well, Dr. Grant, as we established last week, Grant,
Doctor?
do you not have Grant, do you not have family? Do you not have
My brothers
people
are
you
my
need to get home
family,
to?
but I like to ride the roads alone. I ain't
Must be
beholden
lonely.
to no one, if that's what you're asking, Silas. You see this patch on my back? It says Nomad. It means I'm on my own.
Sounds lonely.
Sounds free.
True enough. So, we don't have a vehicle to get out of here. I don't know when Nikki's gonna be back. He didn't leave a cell phone number or anything for us to call him. Maybe we
I'd like to
just Uber.
search the room
Oh
for
wait,
keys.
I don't have any money.
Or did we do that already, Joe?
I don't believe you did.
I was gonna say I don't think we have.
We didn't really search anything.
No, you
Can
guys
I
just kind of been going.
Yeah, and that's why Grant's whole thing is like, oh shit, I've been in survival mode. We bought some time here. We need to figure out what's going on. Like he's trying to switch gears. Hey, pun
Yeah,
intended.
our brains are going. Yeah, our brains are just going.
Yeah, so I let me look around and see if we got some keys or anything here. And one of you's good with a computer over there. Maybe you can find out some information or rentals or I don't know.
Okay. Roll investigation plus wits for me, Grant.
Investigation plus wits. Where are you? Investigation. If that is an I don't see investigation.
It'll be on
Insert.
the.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yep. No, you're good. Always
And
remember on character sheets, physical, social, and mental, as you have the attributes up top, the skills will reflect that. So if you ask for something that has to do with a mental capacity like awareness or investigation, it's going to be underneath the mental stats.
smart.
Got it.
Okay, roll in.
Two successes. All right, you look around. You do not find any keys. You will find a small, like, sticky note that is on the side of one of the computer monitors. And it just, at some point in time, Nikki must have put it in here and you guys just hadn't noticed it. But it will have a little thing that says, sign on to this app and send a message, and I can meet you guys up if you need to get a hold of him.
Hey, Doc. Well, you make heads or tails of this, and I'll give it to Silas.
Sorry, which doc?
I'll give it to Silas.
Okay.
Silas was the one that used the computer before, right?
Yeah.
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 Silas, I'm not going to make you roll to figure this out. It's simple. It has the name of an app, just an intra-system messaging app, like from one computer to another within the same system. You're able to bring it up, type in a quick message. What are you saying to Nikki?
Hey, Nikki. Do you have a vehicle we might be able to borrow for the day? That's it.
Okay. You'll get a reply. It'll say, not one that you can borrow, but I can drive you around wherever you need to. I have the night free. I'll come meet you guys in a minute.
Okay.
Awesome.
All
Okay.
right.
So, Nikki, obviously you guys can read the computer screen. Nikki said he's coming to give us a ride. Where does everybody want to go first? I need to check on my mother. That I'm very worried about her. So,
I'm with
Dr.
you.
Hale, I know that Dr. Hale, I know you're probably worried about your family also.
I'm more okay with us going to check on your mom first. I'd like to see how this interaction goes. You aren't hungry, right? You're feeling okay?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. And I will obviously. I'm gonna take a bag of blood and throw it in my coat, in my jacket here.
I feel like I'm
Just
always
take it with me
hungry.
for later.
I was gonna say,
Well,
Rowan will probably just take one out too and just put it in her satchel just to make sure that she has something in case, whatever may happen.
in
She's
case.
always a little bit worried that things will go sideways, so it's always better to be prepared.
Hey, I guess Charles gets to come along, and on the way, maybe we'll ask Nikki to stop by a gas station, buy him some water and food, because humans need that. We don't anymore, which is just weird. It's so weird. Like I remember, I just you can't you don't forget that in just a couple days how much we always ate and drank as humans. Like we always ate and drank. That was like the thing we loved to do more than anything was eat and drink. So bizarre. Um, yeah. So we'll just wait for Nikki to get here, and is everyone cool? We're to take off.
Mm-hmm.
Green light.
A few minutes later, Nicky will like rap on the door as he pokes his head in. Everybody decent in here?
Well, everybody but Silas.
I didn't take my pants off or anything, so I mean,
That's
I think we're okay.
that's greatly appreciated. He walks into the study and sees you guys and looks around, looks at Charles. He says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! You just letting this guy piss on my fucking bed? What's going on, huh?"
I did as best as I could clean him up.
We were
Well,
we were
thank you,
sleeping.
Doc, lady.
We were sleeping. We were sleeping, and we couldn't let him just roam around.
Right, but you could have left him where the pipe was. I mean, at least then he would have just pissed into the drain and not all over my mattress.
Come on, Nikki. You forget what you did in there? That poor boy was sopping wet.
But he wasn't on my mattress.
I get it.
It's all right. Let me go. I'll go grab him some clothes. That's fine. You guys wanna take a ride? Is that what I hear? You guys wanna go out and about?
Yeah,
maybe
need a
feed
little
your
wind
humans,
therapy.
Maybe get you some new clothes because y'all are starting to, that stuff's starting to fester a little. That's fine. We could do that. I got a van parked not far from here. So, I guess my first thing is to clothe your fucking new ghoul. Give me 1 minute, I guess. And he walks back out. We'll come back about 3 to 5 minutes later with like just sweatpants, sandals,
I love that guy.
and just like a regular white t-shirt. Yeah, you get to dress him though. I'm not going anywhere near that. And he looks at you, Rowan.
Sure.
He says, "Thank you so much for trying to be, a good house guest and clean up after him. I really appreciate that."
It's the least we can do for both him and for you. This is quite unusual, keeping a hostage, so it's a little strange.
Yeah, you might want to get used to it. You'd be surprised how often grabbing a mortal and keeping him alive for a little while could really be useful. Just an idea, truth of your new existence. But yeah, you get him changed, and I'll go pull the van around.
I'm gonna take Charles' handcuffs off completely. I feel like he's semi part of the crew now. I'm gonna take his and say, "Hey man, change your clothes, dude."
Okay.
I'm gonna stand behind Silas and say, "You think that's a good idea?"
Okay. I mean, his hands come free. You see, he's shaking. Like you can see the color of his skin is a bit more pallid. Like you said, he hasn't eaten in a day, hasn't had any water. So you see him. You're seeing the physical repercussions of that as he slowly begins to remove his clothing.
Low blood sugar.
Low blood sugar, like crazy right now. It takes.
Don't think that adrenaline can't kick in there, Dr. Silas. You're a doctor. You should know. They get wily at this stage.
I don't generally deal with live patients. I mostly deal with, the unalived versions of those. But I'm gonna trust your judgment, Dr. Grant.
Dr. Grant.
He'll be fine. Charles, tell him. Tell him you'll be fine.
Rowan hears this and she just rolls her eyes and just takes out her stethoscope and she just like checks him really quickly because though she usually works with animals, she very well went through like medical school. She knows what to look for heightened blood pressure, for the heartbeat, to just check and make sure that he actually is okay because you can only survive 3 days without water. So she's just
ma'am.
gonna
Third
do
of the
a
way
quick
there.
check. He's a third of the way there. And if we want to
That's
keep
the
him, we
reason
gotta keep him alive. So she
So-
Sure got a
checks him.
bleeding heart there, Dr. Hill.
What I'll say is this:
Well-
as you're checking him over with your stethoscope, his pulse seems strong. He seems in very, actually good physical health, quite possibly better than he was a day ago, except
Okay.
for the fact that he is dehydrated like crazy. He's very hungry. Low blood sugar is kind of causing him to shake, but otherwise, he seems a very, very capable physical specimen. Like good
Okay.
heart rate and everything else. He will
Well-
like look at you as he takes his top off, and he looks down, about to unbelt his pants, and he looks up at you and says, "I'm sorry, ma'am. Could you turn around? I'd like to try to be decent, even in this. I know you were just cleaning my piss up, but would you mind turning around?"
I ain't turning
Yeah, she
around.
She just walks behind, kind of near Grant, and just like turns her head away from him, just so that way that they're kind of side to side. So Grant's obviously looking, but she's giving him the respect of being able to undress himself and dress up as needed.
He, as soon as you have your head turned, he quickly like drops his drawers, takes a corner of the rug you were using to clean up, and kind of wipes himself off for a moment, and then puts on the sweats and flip flops and t-shirt that was brought by Nikki. And he winds up picking up, and it seems to be just like natural habit, something that's just been drilled into him for years. He picks up his pieces of his uniform and folds them in a very specific way and places them, on the edge of the bed. His shaking seems to calm a little bit, as if doing this is something that brings him peace. Almost those moments of control, similar to what Rowan is looking for. But he places those down and looks up. All changed.
Is Nikki back in the room yet?
Not quite, but it'll be a couple more minutes. But you'll hear him walking up.
Okay.
Hey, van's ready. Come on out. I'll
All
lead
right.
the way.
Nikki, would it be possible to stop by a gas station to get our friend some water and food?
Yeah, sure.
On our way. Fantastic.
He'll reach back and he'll hand you a 20, Silas, and be like, "Listen, I'm not just gonna sit here and be the sugar daddy for all of yous. I'll help you this round, get you some clothing. We'll stop at the Goodwill, whatever necessary. But $20 for your new pet.
Nikki.
That's it."
Nikki, I have money in my bank. I just need to get my card. I need to get my card resent to me because my wallet's gone. But I have plenty of money. I will pay you back every dime. Believe me, sir, I would never take your money. In another
See, how my
circumstance.
bank account works is I have to take my money out of the living fund and now put it in the undead fund. And
Well,
3 to 5 business days.
I don't have access. I don't have access to my wallet. It's all gone. So we're gonna go to a gas station first. Obviously, get Charles some food and water. Keep him
Okay.
alive.
Real quick, Dr. Silas.
Hmm?
Let's see. I want you
Uh-oh.
to.
Uh-oh.
I want you to roll me insight plus wits.
Insight plus wits. Insight is here.
I want to say I'm watching this guy like a hawk there,
Yep.
storyteller.
He is standing there meekly.
Gotcha.
Like, not only has this man been starved and dehydrated, but you guys are some kind of supernatural creatures, and he's seen enough of that to be terrified out of his fucking mind. His whole world is
Yeah.
changing as well. Like, but he's still mortal. What do we got?
3 successes. Yeah.
Hey.
Wow.
As you
Let's
talk
go.
about going to going to get your funds out of the bank and stuff like that, something kind of pops into your head. The idea of the people who captured you and your new compatriots had to have at least some kind of foreknowledge about each of you. I won't say it's like a huge worry, but the thought kind of crosses your mind of
they're
what if they're
tracking.
watching my bank accounts?
Damn it.
So just something that came up as you said it. I'm like, oh, maybe we should give him a possible warning about something. So
Gray would probably think of that. He's the smart one. He's the wisdom guy. He would probably think of that. Well, normally I would have funds. Are they watching our bank accounts? Are they watching our houses?
That's why we don't trust the banks.
I was about to say that's definitely how Grant would say that.
Grant has his money in a pillowcase hidden somewhere in the world, multiple different places. It always moves.
There's like golden bullion or something, freaking
Plastic
like
wrapped in duffel bags
in various
in the swamp.
bars all across the freaking
Right.
all across the state of Florida, especially.
Listen, if we need money, I got ways of getting money.
You want my gold, you're gonna have to swim with the gators for it. I love that.
Well, okay. That raises all new problems because
you're gonna have to be real careful with that, man. I gotta tell you.
Why you ain't thinking that, Nikki?
Nikki, how do I?
Not my ass on the line.
Nikki, how do I go about getting the money that's in my accounts? How do I go about getting?
That's a good question.
How does that? Do you create an alias? Is that possible? Can you create an alias for us? Can you create me an alias that I could use as
Can you
a
stop asking 50 questions all at once and let me maybe answer one at a time? I'm just curious. I don't know if that's a possibility for you. I know you're used to talking to dead people, but I'm dead, but I get to talk back. So
I'm worried about my money. Okay,
I understand.
I'm sorry.
There are a couple of ways you could probably get it done. One of them, yes, would be to create a facsimile, a different person, a different life. Number two is you actually, find a way to allow your banks to know that you're dead. Maybe have your mother that you're going to see. Write a letter and say that you're deceased, and so you have to get power of attorney for her. There's a lot of bureaucracy and stuff like that, but it can be done in a couple of different ways, So, I mean, it's really just up to you.
What do you do for jobs, Nikki? Like, do you work? Does it work for us?
You see those computers back there? They're not just for design purposes. It's not the feng shui of the sewers. The computers. Yes, I work. I sell information.
Do
you don't
have a
gotta
phone,
see my face,
Nikki?
Do I have a phone? Yeah.
So,
question. If I was able to get you money, would you be able to pull it out for us?
Yeah.
Can I see your phone for a minute?
Okay. He'll sit there and he'll pull out a phone, and then he'll he'll open it up.
He's probably got like 4 of them on him.
Right.
Oh, gotcha.
Just for storytelling purposes, I've got my hand on Charles, by the way, just in case Joe wants to throw a curveball at us.
Just gets tighter and tighter.
He's shaking still, not like it's just it's simple tremors and stuff. You can tell that he's really hurting and he's not in a great headspace.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to add that in there, not to take the scene here. I just want to make sure you don't try anything.
Which, by the way, Now that I'm thinking about it, Silas.
Oh no. Oh,
Silas,
okay.
did we
Yes, sir.
talk about what power your ghoul would have, or
We
did you want
did,
to leave
and
that there?
it was
Okay, we did.
we did a whole scene. We did a whole
did.
scene with him having the auspex,
Oh, it's heightened senses,
enhanced,
right?
heightened senses. Yeah. That was the whole last.
Okay,
Yeah. Two
that's right.
2 months ago,
So
whatever it was.
just so I make sure I got this right, let's. Yeah, he's fucked up in the head real bad now because he just spent the night covered in his own piss that he could feel it like 100 times magnification because this heightened senses power just kind of keeps turning on and off. He hasn't learned to control it yet. So feeling every little thread that is now engorged with his own urine rubbing across his skin over and over and over again.
That description.
Yeah, his mind is really, really messed up. But I mean, these are things you got to think about. This is a mortal who
He's-
you've just shown.
Well, I mean, he's in clean clothes now. Hopefully, he's in clean clothes now. So.
Oh
that's
yeah, but you think of that for 8 or 9 hours straight.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Tell me how far down the rabbit hole you go while you're dehydrated, hungry, quite possibly already hallucinating without this, and then having a supernatural capability to like
Barely-
feel the rubbing of your own. Yeah, he's
yeah.
messed up. He's not going to be a problem for you, Grant. I can almost guarantee you that.
Just making sure.
Doesn't sound like
He will look up at one point in time and say, "You guys really need new clothes. You smell horrible."
Oh, us? I can't smell shit.
Thank you. So first gas station we can stop at. We got get him some food and stuff. Make him at least a little bit more.
No worries.
Like present in his mind. Yeah. So Rowan, what were you doing with the phone?
So while you guys have been talking to Nikki and whatnot, Rowan has actually transferred money from the business accounts of her veterinary practice, because all of her veterinary practice is underneath her partner's name, because Jules is actually the one that takes care of all the financials. So though it's not tied to her specifically, it is coming from her partner's account. But he probably deposits over to Nikki like $200, and just asks for like 180, so that way that 20 that we took from him is paid back. But then this way we have something to work with while we're doing this, because obviously she knows she can't do this more than once, but she knows that the financials that are coming in and out are coming from so many different companies and so many different suppliers for all of their stuff, that one from Nikki Tex or Nikki Inc. is probably not going to probably set off any alarm bells, one to her partner, or two probably to anybody else that might be monitoring that specific bank account, because it's a business account. It's not technically from her personal. So she just kind of looks at Nikki and says, when we stop, I just want you to be able to pull out this 180 and keep that 20 for yourself that you've already used to help us out for gas or whatever else you need.
And actually, something you'll notice when you do go to transfer the money, the name that comes up is under I Tech and Logistics.
High Tech and Logistics sounds
Under
exactly like
under I.
Myers.
Yeah. Oh, really? That'll work. Under I Tech and Logistics. Okay, you guys wind up exiting the sewers. And you see a road not too far away. As you grow closer and closer, you see an old school, like late 80s Astrovan style white van out there.
Love it.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Rowan
there's the
looks
ride.
Rowan looks like just side eyes Silas just for a second and just looks at the white van and just kind of shakes her head and slides her back.
Terrible.
There are windows on this van, but they are very tinted. They are very, very tinted.
Smart girl.
It's just like, oh, this is nothing.
Silas is like, just starts breathing heavily. He's like, white van.
Oh no.
This looks like a medical examiner van almost. So yeah, I can see him being pretty pumped about it.
He says, "Oh, I have one of these. I have a white van also."
She just gets in the back seat. She says nothing else.
She's like, I'm as far back as possible.
Hey, did that make sense?
My, come on, guys. Mine is to transfer medical, property, things like that. It's company van. It's a company van.
Yeah, and do you see dead people too?
Yeah, that's my job. Every day I see dead people. That's what I do for a living, if you didn't catch on.
Come on, Doc, get in the van.
I mean, other than Charles, I think we all kind of see dead people right now. I mean, even Charles sees us, but he's not the dead one, so yeah.
Nicky, come on. You always gotta bust my balls.
Yeah,
Always.
it's kind of what I do. So, you wind up walking around the van, getting in the driver's seat. The van is nicely furnished as it can be for being as old as it is, and obviously being, left near a swamp and forest area. But it's clean.
Oh my God.
It's got the seats still have nice upholstery on them. It is actually rather comfortable, as the two captains' chairs in the middle that kind of swivel. Nikki will start it up, and Doc, Silas, especially you and Rowan, have both ridden in vans of similar size in this.
Yeah.
And when he starts the engine up, it kind of catches you off guard because it feels like it's a lot more powerful than what an engine in most vans like this would be. It sounds pretty deep and it rumbles the whole van pretty hard. All right, so where are we going to first? The gas station, right? We're gonna go to a gas station, get him fed and drink, and then where are we going here?
Yes.
And he'll pull out a phone, and Rowan, you will absolutely see that it is a different phone than he handed you. He's like, go ahead and put in the address to where you want to go. I'll start getting us to a gas station, okay?
Wait.
Hold on.
Yes, gas station. Yes, gas station. Yes, but I was thinking about them tracking bank statements and this, that, and the other. Will they be watching my house? Do you guys think?
Possibly.
Should we park far away? Maybe we can park far away and I can sneak in the back.
Sure.
You can turn invisible, right? Like you
Yes.
can kind
Yes,
of.
I can.
Okay. Then I think we should be safe.
Okay.
That's
I just
good
don't.
Van
thinking.
starts driving off.
Hold on a second, Nikki. Whereabouts are we right now? By Lake Monroe?
Just south of Ocala.
South of Ocala. And where
Yeah,
we
you're about 45 minutes to an hour outside of Sanford.
We're gonna have to
So
take.
it's a little bit of a ride.
We're gonna take Interstate 4, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna get on I-4 and then head south. Yeah, why?
Cause last I remember, I was just driving off Interstate 4. I don't know. I just feel like, folks, that this be helpful if I get my bike back.
Okay, well, you want to look for your bike while we drive? I'm not really sure. I mean,
Yeah,
we can...
it's foggy, Nikki. I don't remember exactly where I was.
Okay. Well, why don't we go to the gas station? You just keep thinking. Tell me anything you can about the area around I-4 or whatever, and maybe we can figure out where your bike might be.
Okay.
All right. I feel like I've just absolutely adopted Columbo's accent from The Princess Bride. All right. You want me to continue reading the book? No. Is this a kissy book, Grandpa?
Is there kissing? No kissing. No kissing.
One of my top 3 of all time, always Princess Bride.
At least top 10.
Fantastic,
At least top 10, definitely. Fantastic.
Absolutely.
I've
So you
never
guys start.
seen it.
Oh,
What?
curse your Canadian blood. We're gonna have to show that one. We're gonna have to show that one on the Discord or something.
Discord movie night.
Yeah.
Jacob will be on top of that. He will so do that.
It was masterfully done. Masterfully done. So you definitely got to watch it sometime. All right, so van is taking off. Like I said, the engine seems very strong and very well taken care of. It's up to a nice clip speed pretty quickly. You guys head down this side road that is surrounded by, on one side, a bit marsh and on one side woodlands and forest. But after about 15, 20 minutes, you see that you've come to a larger intersection with a overpass going by. Nikki winds up turning onto the overpass, getting onto I-4 South. Heading down just one exit real quick. He'll dip off about 2 miles up and stop at the local racetrack, which is a gas station.
Local racetrack. Oh, okay.
Racetrack is a gas station.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He'll pull up, say, "All right, Doc, go get your new pet some food and water."
Right. It's time to go scare some mortals. I'm my character is Gary. He what is it? For one of my flaws is I'm hold on, let me read it. Hold on, let me find it. Darn it.
Creepy.
One of the flaws that I chose, I don't know where it's at.
That's just for your obvious predator. Yeah.
No. It was a hold on, give me 1 sec. Unwilling mortals are able to escape. No, that's not it. Well, I thought that I'll have to look it up later on. It's fine.
What? I'm looking at your character sheet.
Oh, I chose something that made to where mortals are kind of like recoil from me because I'm super ugly.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's Nosferatu.
Well, it's not that
right?
you're ugly. It's obvious predator, and it's that you exude a predatory demeanor, and humans instinctively fear and mistrust you. You lose 2 dice from any dice pool for hunting except purely physical expression. Use 1 die from any dice pool for any social test intended to put humans at ease.
It's way better. That's way better description. That's a way better. I was going off of the crappy character creation thing that I used. I thought I would scare the shit out of the people in the gas station. So
you probably will,
okay,
or at least creep them out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right,
You're
cool. Well, I'm definitely going to jump out.
You look like it says obvious predator. Think of what types of predator humans are. You exude that shit. They're like, this guy's looking at me funny, and I don't like it.
Oof.
Yes. So I will go in.
Which means that you are probably not the only person with that exceptional aura in that place because it's racetrack. But,
so true. But anyway, I will obviously go in and buy a large thing of 64-ounce thing of water for him, a bag of chips, and a couple sandwiches.
Okay.
And
walk up to the teller. You see a young girl, probably early 20s, working the overnight shift. Seems to just be by herself. She looks up at you, and you instantly see like her face cringes a little bit, and then the service industry smile comes back. Says, "Good evening, sir. Will this be all for you?"
It is. Thank you.
The smile is.
Can I get a bag for that?
Of course. And she goes.
Obviously, hand her the 20.
Yeah, he'll hand you a few dollars with some change back. Get everything into a bag. Have a nice night.
Thank you. No need to scare her more.
You've always been socially awkward. You've always been socially awkward.
Yeah.
But this is a new extreme. Like, you didn't say anything to her untoward. You didn't, look at her really funny. She just kind of sensed something off of you and was like obviously off-put in that moment. So that's something new to you. Your analytical mind would definitely pick up on. You're like, oh, great. Now it's worse.
I was just about to say, I'm like, this is his first time feeling that?
That was the second human that he's dealt with as a vampire. So it's definitely, because Charles was the first, obviously. Right. But now this girl in the gas station was number 2. So yeah, he's probably thinking of everything is analytical to him. Everything is a science experiment to him. So he's Anyway, yeah, come back out to the van and give poor Charles some food.
There you go. You walk back out, and I assume the kind of way the way I kind of saw everybody sitting would be. Rowan said she was all the way in the back. I figured Grant and Charles were in the middle because Grant said he was keeping a hand on Charles. So in the captain
Damn
chairs,
right.
and then Silas would be sitting up front. So Silas, you get in the front seat, you reach back, hand Charles the bag, and you watch him go crazy. Instantly rips open the bag, grabs the bottle, and starts chugging it down. And
Did Nikki get our money while he was inside?
There's an ATM probably.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I
yeah,
sent him
I
that money
didn't
to
think
get.
about it.
Yeah,
sure.
to go get the. Okay, cool.
He'll walk out probably moments after Silas. He say, "Hey Doc, that was real smooth with the little girl. There you go. You're scaring her half to death already. I'm the ugly one. This is crazy."
Rowan takes the money
trying.
and says thank you.
I
Sure.
ain't trying to scare him. It's just that I don't know. Look, I ain't trying to scare her, but it happens occasionally, a lot.
And what about clothes for the rest of us? Human here
Right,
said we stink.
Yeah, we'll stop at a Goodwill.
Better have some green clothes.
I want to know what Goodwill is open this late at night.
Say, that's what I was
one
going to
with
say.
the
What Goodwill
goodest
is
of
open this
wills.
late?
How about we stop at Target? Target's always open super late. We're a Walmart. Walmart's open all night long. That makes a lot more sense.
I was trying to save
Until
you
11 or
money.
12.
You can all walk around the masses of unhinged mortals in Walmart. Have fun.
What if
Like
we-
any
what if
other
we broke-
any other night
Any other
at Walmart.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's the middle of the night. What if we broke into the Goodwill?
It's not the middle of the night. Remember, you guys wake up with
It's
sunset.
Oh,
Like-
It's like 8
okay.
o'clock, 9 o'clock,
Okay.
but all Goodwills close at 6 o'clock. I was just making a joke.
Okay.
Yeah. So you
Listen,
guys
Nikki,
start-
I've been really while you were in there, I was thinking about like what I could remember, and I feel like I was around Lake Monroe, like outside the
Okay.
park. I don't remember where I was going though.
All right, that's fine.
We're heading to Sanford now, right?
That's not too far.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cross Lake Monroe anyway, so we could take a little detour before we go to Doc's mom's house and go check on the old lady. But do you want to get new clothes first, or you want to look for your bike first?
Nah, I
don't know how
suppose we
dirty
should
you're
get some
gonna get.
clothes. The bike can wait. If it's there, it's there.
Okay, we can do that. He starts driving. It's gonna take you about 45 minutes to get to Lake Monroe, to the northern part of Lake Monroe. So yeah, you guys are traveling down. And on that note, it is 12:58. Why don't we go ahead and take our first break of the game?
Okay, let's do that. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
Let's go with 10.
All right, 10 minutes. So we'll be back at about 10 after 1, folks, for those in Eastern Standard Time. Anybody got anything to say before we go? I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Okay, BRB.
Okay.
What's up, my derps? We're back. Not gonna waste time sending it right over to Joe. Get back to work, sir.
Yes, sir. You guys are.
Back to work.
That sounds about right. Uh,
Oh, damn.
You
If only I
guys-
had a whip noise. Do it,
In our-
Jess.
we do.
Do it.
You do.
Dude,
Yeah, in the soundboard, right? Damn it.
Yep, in the soundboard you do have a whip sound.
Yep. All right. You guys are driving down, heading towards Sanford. You're on your way currently to go see if you can find or maybe possibly locate Grant's bike on your way to Silas's home.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
actually, Joe, I have a question
Yeah.
about that. We've sort of discussed that we all had these moments when we were taken, but it's foggy and we don't really know. Do I have to do anything, roll for anything, figure that out mentally? Like, talk to me.
Not for this specifically, only because we're gonna have some fun with this in a moment.
Hey,
In just a second.
you've done something on your own time.
uh-oh.
Have I?
Dun dun.
Have I done something on my own
Yes,
time?
something has happened here.
Something is happening here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you guys want to
Interesting.
driving? Like I said, about 45 minutes or so. You want to finding yourself on the bridge over Lake Monroe. Grant, as you get about a half mile before this bridge, you feel something deep inside you stir. Some odd sensation to kind of play off what we were talking about earlier of home, of belonging, of a piece of you that has been missing, suddenly kind of snapping into focus. And as you kind of fall within yourself, which is something you're known to do, you don't always come up with the smartest things, but wisdom and insight is something that you're known for. You fall into yourself and you realize the one piece of you that's been missing since you woke up was your bike. And you kind of fidget with this connection, putting your mental prowess and capability into kind of seeking it out, trying to understand it. And your eyes flash open and you have an instant moment of realizing you know exactly where your bike is. You can point to it right now.
Nikki, I know where it is. And I'll explain it to him.
Wait, know where what is?
My bike. I can feel it. Don't ask me why.
Indeed.
Look, I'm gonna stop asking like why we know things we shouldn't know because fuck, it's been a ride. We okay, so you know where your bike is. Awesome.
Nikki, you got to get off at this exit and head that direction.
All right. Okay. Just hold your horses a little bit, all right?
I can't. I want to hold my horses.
All right. That sounds really creepy. How about we not talk
I'm
like
at the
that
bike,
ever
Nikki.
again?
I know you don't understand vehicles
Sure.
based on the choice of this van.
I don't want to know what you want to do with horses. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
Just fucking drive down the road, Nikki. God damn.
I'm fucking driving, man. What the hell you want from me? I'm fucking driving. He
I'm
gets off the
driving
exit.
here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm driving here.
But he gets off the exit and winds up heading, like following your directions. You're able to guide him from the exit and the main roads to one of the smaller side streets that kind of goes to the north side of Lake Monroe. The area
Like a
is
countryside road.
Countryside road. Both sides of the street are covered in like marshlands. Everything.
Nikki, hold up. I swear it's right here. It should be here.
And you feel that you getting
You have
calm.
freeze? Okay, good.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I froze.
Just for a second. You're good.
Okay, you guys can hear me now? No, you
Yes.
can't. Am I back?
Yeah.
Am I back now? Yes. Yes.
He
We're
back.
good?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. So, yeah, you are on the small country road. You know that it is up ahead of you, not far. But the strength of the connection has grown heavy.
Nikki, why can I can feel
That
it,
old
Nikki. I
country
can feel
road.
it's calling to me.
Yep.
It's old oaks and Spanish moss hanging down. The road is almost consistently in a little bit of fog and haze due to the amount of water all around it. But as you grow closer, Nicky's slowing down the van. He's like, I don't see it anywhere. Where do you think it is? Suddenly, that connection you have twinges, and you feel it like almost grow in power for just a moment, and you hear your bike begin to start up, and the headlights shone from the marshes just up ahead and to your right.
Cool.
But you hear the roar of the engine for just a moment. Nicky stops the truck and stops the van, and he's like, "Well, that's something you don't see every day. You got a like remote starter on your motorcycle? What's going on?"
I don't know, but truth be told, I'm just happy that has to be mine. Like I've Nikki, there's so much sensation going on right now. I don't even know how to talk.
Well, that's probably a good thing for us, but
Damn, Nikki.
that's fine. Just keep it to yourself.
I'm
Just-
looking for some support here, Nikki.
Do I seem like the
you the one
exceptionally
that's.
supportive type? I'm just curious. Whatever gave you that idea?
I thought we were best friends, Nikki. Thought we'd been through this already.
Anyways, so he stops the van. He doesn't answer at all. He just kind of like rolls his eyes and stays quiet. He looks up at you and just kind of gives
Nikki,
you
let
a.
me out. Let me out.
Go
Pull
ahead.
up here. Let me out.
Hey, the van stopped already.
Before I get out, I'm gonna look at Charles and be like,
I'll unlock the child lock for you. Hang on.
"Fucking Nikki, don't move, boy." And I get out, and
He's just got like his face full of like a cheap gas station sandwich right now, and his eyes go wide as you point at him. Like it's almost like finding a raccoon like who snatched something and is like hidden back, and you flash the flashlight on him. He's like,
Ooh.
"No,
Yes.
I'm not going anywhere." He just keeps eating. I'm not
Good
going anywhere. Chugs down some more water. You see that the 64 ounces of water that you got him, the half gallon, is almost completely gone already.
Yeah.
Damn,
Poor guy was thirsty. So,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
dehydrated.
All right, Grant, you step out of the van. Every step closer you get this sensation across your body, like you're almost like you can almost feel what's going on with your bike. You feel the engine going. You feel it's heavy. You get the sense of joy as you realize that had your bike like possibly sunk further into the mud in the marsh, it would have sucked up water and completely wrecked the engine. But it's sitting on a jutting branch of a fallen tree, which is keeping the engine and the exhaust out of the water just enough.
Hey,
Hey,
Rowan,
Grant.
come give me a hand, would you?
Hey Grant, did you put all the details into what kind of bike, color, this and that? Can I get a description of that wonderful bike? Do you have it?
Yeah, well, it's my bike. You're about to see it in a minute. You want to come take a look at it, Silas?
Yes. I mean, I don't ride personally because I feel they're dangerous and you could die. But I would love to see it.
Well, come take a
Okay, so
look
we
at
don't have to worry
Gertrude.
about that anymore.
Gertrude, huh?
And when you come out, you see Gertrude kind of hanging there. She's like a Harley Davidson,
Okay.
covered all black leather, painted in just different outlaw symbols. So you're gonna see the outlaw actual symbol, which is the two pistons and the skull on it, and then some other intricate detailing like in the painting there, all ghosted in white and basically all black. The whole thing's black.
Okay. Yeah, as you step up and you go to grab the handlebars, your hand reaches out and touches the chrome of the bars itself, and you feel that connection fully solidify. You could tell that one of the forks is kind of bent a little bit from the way it was mishandled. Apparently, after you were taken, they just kind of threw this thing into the marsh, hoping that the swamp took care of the evidence.
Sons of bitches.
You feel that you can tell that it has probably about a quarter tank of gas left, and all of these sensations are weird as hell. Like, you've been having weird sensations since you woke up a couple days ago, but this is super strange. How are you feeling what an inanimate object is going through? You can tell that.
I would ask Nikki for more information, but that seems to be not to my advantage anymore because Nikki's a dick.
Calm down.
You gain and lose friends like a middle schooler, sir. So
Did we just become best friends?
I hate you.
I'm
You're a
not.
dick.
I don't want to. I'm not going to express what all those feelings going on, like, because I think Grant would just be a little bit more stoic than that. Confused as hell, and at this point, now that Grant's getting more into less of survival mode and more into like reality, this is gonna kind of shake him a bit. Like and so but he doesn't want anybody to see he's fucking confused and doesn't have it together.
Well, how about this? Since we haven't rolled too many dice today, why don't you roll me composure plus resolve?
Oh, I
Let's
like
see
it.
how good
How
you
well
are
we
at
handle
keeping
it.
this hidden. Mm-hmm.
Composure. Got it. Resolve.
What do we got?
Okay.
What do we got?
3 successes.
Okay, 3 successes. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. There we go.
You're
Shit.
you're able to keep your face stoic as you pull Gertrude out of the marshy waters. Let me.
Wow.
Your black bike now sitting once again along the side of the road as you look her over, wiping off the mud and the detritus of the Florida swamp. Spanish moss and leaves and just nastiness and muck. As you're able, just sitting there kind of wiping her down, you finally feel, if not complete, then more yourself. This connection to the life that you once had, obviously now evolving into something else. But just the sense of having your bike back, that control and that freedom once again in your hands, is
Feels
definitely
like
a
home.
moment that you take. But you're able to keep your mask on. You're able to not show the emotion on the outside, and kind of give a good thing.
I'm gonna say to Grant real quick. I'm gonna say, so you want Charles on the back of your bike, or you want me to keep him in the van?
Charles ain't riding bitch with me. Did
Rowan
help me? Rowan helped me
I
pull it
will-
out,
I'll
right?
keep my hand.
I was there to help pull it out, but I'm gonna look to you, Grant, and just say like I would, if I were you, I would check to make sure there's no air tags on this, or even if you used to have like a jump set that you'd have in case they stole it, I would see if you have any tracking devices on this bike before you start riding it.
That's good thinking. You want to look through my pack as well?
Sure can, and she'll just start like going through.
Anybody who is looking over the bike for AirPods or some kind of tracking devices and stuff, Go ahead and roll me investigation plus wits.
Roll.
Here we go. Ooh,
Oh,
that's
One
fuck.
success.
possible beachal failure. What?
I mean, I
Three
am under a lot of
successes
stress
for
at the moment.
Rowan Hale.
Ooh,
Who'd we lose?
Rowan's killing it.
I think we lost
We
Cass
lost
there,
Where'd
boys.
she go? We lost Rowan.
Yes, we did.
Oh, fireball.
She took that off. Now she gets the
She
stealth
did.
mode in. Yeah.
I just stealth mode in. Yeah, for some reason, Foundry today has been like really weird and has been like recycling itself over and over again, and I'm not quite sure why, but it caused the Discord to crash. So, all right, I'm back.
That's weird. But, your camera's not on.
I'm trying to get it on right now. It's gonna probably take a second because it's still a little frozen. So
No
give me
problem.
just a minute.
No worries. Take your time.
I've become
Let
Rowan
it-
Hale on the screen.
Let
It's
it
good.
go, let it go. Oh wait, frozen. Sorry.
Joe, you're Grant now.
I'm Grant now. I could do that.
What?
I could
Damn
talk
it, he
like
does it
Grant.
better than me.
Rowan.
That's just my normal talking voice with a little bit of hillbilly. So
I love all animals and creatures,
Yeah.
Listen.
but Dr. Silas scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like Nikki said, you can keep your horse and animal stuff to yourself, all right? All right.
Frickin'
I
Nicky
wanna-
turned on me.
He's just a wise ass. That's who he is.
That's what I like about him.
Rowan, you can hear us?
Uh-oh.
Nope. She might be having some technical difficulty. Sorry, anybody in the stream, just keep hanging
Hale?
out with us. Some technical difficulties are
It's-
occurring.
It's reality. Sorry, guys. It happens. Technical difficulties happen.
It does.
I gotta rethink this overlay, actually. Damn chat covers up everything.
Uh-oh. Dr. Hale's gone. She'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, she will be joining us momentarily.
What up?
Dr. Hale?
Yeah,
Hey.
Hey, Dr. Hale's back. Yay. Here we
After
go.
moments of introspection.
Yeah, she succeeded that roll, and then everything went blank.
It went blank, absolutely.
Where's the 3D dice? Threw it off.
I just love that she came back and did like the whole special beam cannon like moment like for all you DBZ fans out there. All right. So, one success and three successes. Grant, you don't really find anything. You're not really a big technology guy, and you've got a lot going on in your head right now. So you're incapable of finding anything. Rowan, though, you've had to deal with some crazy things in your life before, and finding GPS trackers, AirTags specifically, are things that you've had to do and look for. You, however, as you look around, find up underneath the front fender, where there's not an exceptional amount of room between the front tire and the fender itself, you do find what looks to be something similar to an AirTag that's just sitting attached to it.
Got it. She like pulls it off, and then just crushes it in her fist.
There you go.
Until she can see the little wiring and inside of it in her palm, and then she just like drops it into the water. Like, well, there was definitely one of them is gone now.
Okay, so
Great job,
I was
Doctor.
just standing aside. I was just standing aside and watching, looking at his bike because I thought it was pretty. So they're definitely tracking us then. They're definitely tracking us. Great.
They're definitely trying to keep tabs on some items that apparently they know we come looking for. But I've only found this one thing, so it looks like they were just betting on the water and the muck to probably swallow this thing whole.
That's a pretty good assumption overall. I didn't think they would. The idea kind of comes to you that they had you, and this was just backup in case somehow something went wrong.
They
They had a feeling that Grant would come back for this. So it's
I'd
not
like
that
to
they're
do two
tracking you
things.
actively, but they're trying to make sure that they cover their bases. What would you like to do, Grant?
Well, I remember I had my phone in my backpack, and if it's there, I'm going to grab it and throw it in the swamp.
Okay.
And
Smart.
then I'd like to look over my baby and figure out if there's a way I can fix it. Because you said the what was bent? Something was bent.
broke.
The forks were bent a little, not so much that it would stop you from driving it, just that it would make it a bit more of a bumpy ride.
Okay. Then
The front forks are the two.
Then
the two
I
long
want to get
parts
that.
attach
I
the
want to
front
get her
wheel.
started there, Joe. Let's get her going.
It's already. She started, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's
She
right.
started up. She started up when you got close.
Yeah, that was weird. But I'm not telling anybody that was weird. Gotta check the gas. You said we're at a quarter tank.
Yep. Without even looking, you're somehow able to know.
Nikki, we're going to Sanford, right? I don't know if I got enough gas in here. Can I siphon a little bit off you?
I mean, I got an extra gas can in the back of the van.
Well, aren't you just a regular fucking Boy Scout, Nikki? Always be prepared, huh?
Yeah, it's how you survive.
Well, it's good thinking. It's good to know. Can I borrow some?
That's why I told you where it was. Yeah,
Okay.
go get it.
Thanks, Nikki. You could just, yes or no would be easier and make this relationship work better. Feel like we're drifting apart, getting more distant.
You know, when you talk like that, it really bothers me.
It's good.
Maybe you
It
guys
should.
need a hug. Maybe you guys need a hug and kiss. Maybe you need a hug and kiss. Maybe you need to make up. Do you guys need to make up? Like,
Doc, don't make me hit you. You won't like it if I hit you.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Gosh.
And I'm gonna take some gas and fill up my tank.
He just stares at you, Silas, as you're saying, like, it's a joke. It's a joke. Like, I kind of have this feeling that you have some proclivities that I could absolutely joke about. But we're going to leave it alone for now because I'm a nice guy.
Okay.
Sit down. Come on, Doc.
We're cool.
Aren't they taking you to your mom's house? Why? Good idea. Let's piss off the guy who could drive and could survive a head-on crash.
Thanks, Grant. Thanks, Grant, for pissing him off.
Doctor.
Doctor. All right. You've got your bike started. You siphon off. You pour some of the gas from the gas can in the back. You see, it's just a little 2-gallon gas can in the back. More than enough to get you, pretty close to full. All right. Are we ready to head out? Hey, Doc. Remember when I asked you to put in an address? Well, he hands you the phone again. I need you to put in an address. I don't know where I'm going, so you gotta have to tell me.
Okay, I'm gonna put in the address, but Nikki, it would probably behoove us to park a couple blocks away. Is that okay?
It would behoove us? Yeah, Doc.
It would behoove us, yes.
I think we could park a couple blocks away.
And I'll go in by myself and check on my mother. So.
Okay. Well then, let's.
Hold on, before you go.
Ah.
Before we go here, I'm gonna grab my bedroll. I'm gonna unravel it. I'm gonna go to the side of the van, open the door, stare at Charles, and throw it at him and say, "Keep warm." And then go back to my bike.
Poor guy.
Most aggressive kindness ever.
It's an intimidating kind of kindness.
It was good. Love it.
Rowan, you got anything before you guys head out?
No, Rowan this whole time has just kept to herself and her thoughts to herself. She's just like, I can't believe this man went to medical school, and then she's like, I don't know why I'm here, and like she's just like, I cannot figure out exactly like how he thinks he's gonna see his mom still, and then I'm like, oh, you know what? Well, I guess we're just gonna find. She's just like a little bit muttering to herself, and she's just like, yeah, this is something that's happening. Yeah, why not? Like, this is fine. This is fine.
Thanks again, Rowan.
Yeah, no problem, Grant. So, Grant, are you following behind us?
I'll follow you. You got the directions.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Nikki,
All right.
we're caravanning now. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Christ.
It's fine. I'm not gonna go crazy. We're already off the highway. If you're going to Sanford, it's right around the lake. We're just gonna take the back roads. We'll go up by the waterfront, and then head our way.
Remember, my bike's got a little damage, so I gotta take my time here.
Okay, don't worry. We'll make sure to take our time. Your
Thanks,
poor little
Nikki.
bike. Don't worry. All right, so you guys head off. The van, like I said, staying to more back roads and small roads. Other than that, not jumping back on the highway. You will start to get more into the downtown area of Sanford as you come across up the waterfront towards it. We'll get you guys there. Lake Monroe abuts directly up to downtown Sanford itself.
Whoa, what is that? Go away.
What is what?
Sorry. It was a weird thing that popped up. Nothing.
Okay.
All right.
But the waterfront of Lake Monroe abuts directly up to Sanford. There is a nice river walk type spot right at the very end of downtown. You guys are driving along the road right there, kind of seeing it. For each and every one of you, well, more for our two actual doctors. For two doctors, it's almost a homecoming. This is a place that each of you have walked. Silas, with your mother more often than not, because you don't really want to go around people otherwise, but you have to get her out of the house every once in a while. Rowan, this was a place that you and your partner would walk your dog up and down the waterfront.
She needs to get out. Type 2 diabetes. She needs to get out and walk. So we take strolls occasionally.
Absolutely. So seeing this place fills you with a bit of comfort. You're closer to home, closer to the homes that you've created, the homes that you've lived in, and so being here adds another layer to that mental fugue that each especially you two feel as you're realizing just how close to your old life you are and just how different you're returning to it. Okay. You guys are driving down. Like I said, the waterfront comes up directly to downtown Sanford. You'll pass by the old Wolfie's Bar and Grill.
Wolfie's!
Wolfie's was one of those biker bars for a long while, there's no doubt. But then Nikki will turn off of Riverwalk and head towards First Street. You'll come up First Street and Park and then take a left heading towards Silas's home out by Mellonville, which, by the way, I've just made up exactly where your home is. So you're going to have to deal with it because I actually know what we're talking about.
Cool.
I was just about to say, it's going to be really trippy if you know where you're going.
Yeah.
I don't know any of this, so storyteller, go ahead.
It's all right. We will pass through downtown Sanford, and for those who are watching and those who have never actually been there, downtown Sanford is a quaint little town. At one point in time, a little bit of trivia, at one point in time it was slated to be the capital of Florida, just because of the train routes and exports that came through Central Florida here. But it is a quaint little town. The downtown area has kind of come under a revival over the last 15 years. There are a lot of, it's nothing but small business. So there are a lot of small shops, various types of restaurants and food, also a lot of consignment shops and places that do handmade jewelry or handmade dresses. Coming up
Awesome.
towards one of the main attractions to downtown that brings people from all over, Hollerbox, the German restaurant. You will find yourself on First Street. Oh, it'd probably be better if I had your characters up here. You find yourself on First Street, right near the courtyard. And
Oh, the famous clock tower.
Nick is, that thing's been there actually for a very long time.
Yeah.
But Death Adil has been in that courtyard and has pictures in that courtyard actually.
Probably have this exact photo somewhere.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me at
That's
all.
awesome.
But you guys are heading downtown.
It sounds-
You're
It
assuming
sounds
because
super quaint.
I don't think anybody's actually really looked at the day of the week it's been since you've awoken. I know you guys. It was probably
That is not true,
assumed around
sir.
2
They
weeks.
did on the computer the first time they were on there.
Okay.
That's how we knew. Yeah, that's how we knew we were a couple weeks out.
Gotcha.
That's right.
Saw the date. I don't recall if we said a day of the
Actually,
week
sir.
though.
I don't know.
But-
I don't think we did.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna say it's a Monday. The streets are pretty quiet. There are some businesses that aren't open. But Nicky just kind of strolls down, kind of shakes his head for a minute, and says, "Man, the changes that can occur in just a little over a decade. It's pretty wild. It's always crazy to see things from this whole ageless perspective."
Nikki,
You know?
I understand what you're saying because I've lived here most of my life. I still live in the house I grew up in, and it has changed. It's gentrified a lot. But I'm so happy their small businesses are frequent and the town is growing again. Because for years it wasn't. It was dead. So
Oh yeah, it was bad for a long while. But yeah, we'll get you to your house here pretty soon. It's just a few minutes down the road, and you know for a fact from this point specifically, it'll take you about 7 minutes to get to your house. You'll go down to Sanford Ave, take a right, head down towards Mellonville, take a left, and then your house is in one of the small back roads down there, just within the area that is technically historical downtown Sanford. So, you guys
okay.
keep driving, and
Makes
a
sense.
couple blocks away, Nikki's going to pull off to the side. Grant, I assume you're following the
I'm
van
following.
still. hmm And he'll park the van. All right, Doc, we're a couple of blocks away. That's what you wanted, right?
Thank you so much. I'm gonna hop out and immediately turn on I'm gonna immediately turn invisible.
Cloak of Shadows, I believe.
Yes, shadow cloak.
God
Shadow cloak. I'm gonna
damn,
immediately
Doc,
turn on,
where'd you go?
and
I'm like just taking my helmet off, and he disappears, and I yell that out. Where'd you go? And I'm hoping for a
So-
response here, Silas.
Well, always remember, Shadow Cloak doesn't truly make you invisible. What it does is allows Shadow to kind of cling and play over you. So what it does is it adds additional dice to your stealth roll. Doesn't make you completely invisible in this setting as you're kind of sitting on the side of the road. In the woods in the forest near the sewer, it pretty much made you invisible because the shadows were playing all over the
I
place.
got it. Okay,
But
Right.
you do see that it just seems a little bit harder for your eyes to kind of focus on the outline that is Dr. Silas as the shadows kind of play over his body.
oh shit, there you are. Hey, Doc.
Yes.
You gotta take one of the walkies with you. Can I retcon that
Oh.
we brought our equipment?
Did you bring this? I was gonna
Sure.
ask, did you bring this with you?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I say we probably would have brought some of the stuff from our.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe not the high caliber rifles, but
Yeah.
Hey.
Like
No
some
body
of
armor.
those, yeah.
You never
Sorry,
know.
No body armor. So.
you tell me. You guys got have those items. So at any point in time, you can say you have them on you or whatnot. Just let me know ahead of time a little bit before.
Sorry.
That's okay. Retconning is a thing.
The only
It's
thing
not
I
a
was
big
thinking
deal.
is the walkies. I don't think I mean, I would love for him to have had a Kevlar vest too, but
That's fine. You guys can all have your Kevlar vests on.
Well, I ain't wearing no goddamn Kevlar vest.
There it is. I knew somebody was gonna.
It's got fucking
Silas,
invincible.
are you wearing your Kevlar?
No, I don't think I don't know. I left that in the van. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna move as fast as I can.
Did you take a
to my
goddamn
mother's
walkie
to
with
her
you,
house.
Silas?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I
Okay.
took that. Yes.
All right, Roy,
So,
you talk to him.
So I'm gonna sneak around the back side of the house.
Uh-huh.
That boy
And
wily.
obviously, if the door is locked, I'm gonna have to snap it or break it because I don't have my keys. So I will go in silently as possible. My mother is probably sleeping, so I'll go in as quiet as possible just to check on her, see what's going on.
Why don't we start with this? Go ahead and roll
Okay.
me stealth plus dexterity.
Stealth and dex.
You get 2 additional dice because of your shadow cloak.
Stealth and dex.
Mhm.
Where are we at? Stealth.
Gosh,
And
like
dex.
Deathadil wants to
Did you
save
say I
the
get
woman
two
that created
additional
Silas.
What was that, Tom? I'm sorry.
Should I get 2 extra dice on something?
Yes, you get 2 extra dice due to your shadow cloak.
So I'm at 5. Do I need to pump it up to 7?
To 7. Yep.
Okay. There's 7. All right, here we go.
That could have gone better.
Well, shit. 3 successes. Okay.
3 successes.
But one
okay.
was a critical success. One was a critical success. That's.
But remember, you
maybe.
can roll 110 all day long, and it doesn't really do anything for you. It's when you roll that second 10 that everything changes.
Mm-hmm.
But you feel decently assured that you are sneaking pretty well. You wind up here as you are going up those. You're just going by yourself, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless someone else is coming with me.
Hell no.
I didn't ask anyone to come with me, so I just left.
Yeah, you wily.
Wily. All right. So you are coming up on your family home, the only home that you've known, for decades of life. Now you see it there, the blue siding and paint, a newer touch that your mother wanted a few years back. You could tell that the lawn is starting to get overgrown since she hasn't had the help over the last couple of weeks. So the weeds are starting to grow, the grass is starting to get out of hand. But everything looks decently peaceful around the house. You said you're going to head around back, right?
Head around back.
Check for traps.
I'm gonna try to sneak in the back.
Check for traps.
It's
Check for
Yeah,
traps.
because
maybe.
so
Tell me,
while
what are you
he's
doing?
doing this,
Uh-huh.
question. While he's doing this, when we're just it's just me and Grant and Nikki still at the van, right?
And Charles.
And Charles.
Okay. So nobody has eyes on him, is what you're saying.
Right. At least none of you.
Can I?
Hey, yo.
At least
Hey,
out of
yo. What is that supposed to
That's-
mean?
That's dark.
That is
At least out
dark.
of you.
Can I use feral whispers to maybe get eyes on him via a bird?
She?
Yeah, you could probably do that.
Couple blocks away, probably.
Just really, she's just gonna talk. It allows two-way communication with animals, right? So
Birds or squirrels.
she just wants
or...
to.
Right. It allows you to
birds that are just
summon
kind
a
of-
type of. It allows you to summon a type of
Geckos.
animal too.
Geckos.
Yeah.
Geckos, because it's Florida.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely, yeah.
So there's
But
what
she
we're gonna
needs
do.
to be able to kind of either have the birds both look around to see if anybody else is watching the house, but also to keep an eye on him, just so that way we have an alert system. If something goes wrong, we know how to help him, right?
Right.
So that even though we're not there, we could still be of help. If we get shrieking of birds going off, we know this is we have to go kind of thing.
So let me ask you: do you want to bind a bird and try to convince it to do something for you, or do you wish to summon a flock of birds?
Probably just like a flock nearby, just to observe.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
Those
me
damn blackbirds. So many blackbirds.
animalism
tons
plus charisma plus animalism.
Okay, can do that. And what is the roll for? Because I know that it's just a.
It's just to
really
see.
require dice.
So there's a static difficulty to see if the power works, and then the margin of success is to say how large of a group you wind up getting.
So is it persuasion and charisma? You said.
Charisma plus
Or
animalism.
Animal can.
Not animal can. Animalism, your power. The levels that you have in animalism.
I don't have animalism on this sheet.
Go to your power page. It should be the third one down on that left toolbar, the Ankh with the two fangs.
Yeah.
And if you click on animalism, you can then add is it not going to give you?
No, it just adds that discipline, but I still have to use animal ken or something else like it because it has different attributes. It's just a discipline, so it just adds animalism to my roll. So I need a skill and I need an attribute.
Hang on 1 second. What do we say? Charisma.
That's my attribute.
Oh, add discipline. Okay, so what you'll do is click on charisma, and then when it comes up, instead of adding another attribute or skill on the other side, go down to where it says add discipline, and then just click on animalism. And if you hit confirm, it should give you your full dice pool for that.
We'd just like to add that Dr. Hale is such a badass. Like, she has so much badassness. She's so badass.
I have 2 successes.
2 successes. Cool. You're not going to get a huge flock, but I will say, especially at night, you being a veterinarian, you know, most birds aren't really. So let me ask, did you want birds or bats? Because you know there are a lot of bats in Sanford.
Yeah, there are a lot of bats in Sanford, but the only thing
and you're a vampire.
Is that... Hey, now, I'm not playing into the stereotypes.
So stereotypical.
Yeah, you're Gangrel. You will at some point, I promise.
Oh, of course, but that's... it really doesn't matter. I say birds specifically because birds use different tones when they make noises, and bats can really tell by more sonar, right? What I'm looking for is definitive sight of both him as well as the perimeter of where the house is, because this small flock really is being split into 2 different groups to kind of watch.
And she would know bats are kind of blind, like they're not like
actually not as blind as people think. Did you know that? Like, it's pretty wild.
But still, she would know. She would know all that. Oh my gosh,
it's perfectly fine. I'm just trying to think and kind of set up the scene. So what I would assume probably is you would probably look for corvids because they're going to be more of them, or you could find owls. Technically,
I mean, you probably have a lot more corvids around. Again,
I'm just thinking about the time of night.
Yeah, around that time of night, you're going to have like usually, if I can't remember the name of it right now currently, but they are usually like this black specific bird that is pretty active at night. They tend to eat bugs out of trees. I can't remember the name of it now, but those would be available to kind of like do the sighting, and they also, are, hunting, so they would obviously be something that would be normal to have around. So if someone is tailing him, they're not going to notice like 3 or 4 birds sitting on a branch like watching a house, right? They're gonna think, oh, it's just bird activity.
So what I'll say is you wind up with 2 small blackbirds that will come up to you, and you can chat away with it all you want and say, hi, you're a big bird.
I'm just gonna communicate it to what I'm asking them both to do. 1 to watch. If I'm only getting 2, then only 1 to watch and the other to watch the perimeter.
Gotcha.
Because when
So
you said it was a small, I didn't realize you meant just 2 birds. It's not a flock. That is actually
just because of the amount of successes, I couldn't make it an exceptional
Gotcha.
amount. Because
No, that's fine.
that's what it says in the power is the difficulty depends on the scarcity of the animals summoned. The numbers animals summoned depend on the margin on the test. So.
That's fine. We only need 2 then in that case. We can still hear them. Our hearing is still astoundingly great, so we can still hear and see them
Absolutely.
as they watch. So that's all I'm doing, just as a fail-safe if something was to happen to Dr. Silas.
Understood. You wind up making little tweeting noises, Grant just looking at you strangely as he like caresses his bike.
Yeah, so that's a good point, because I want to... The reason why I gave Rowan the walkie and was like, you deal with them, is that while nobody's looking, I kind of want to like commune with the bike a little bit, if that's a possibility. Okay. But I don't want people to see it. So I'm trying to do it like just my own little thing over here. And maybe I work on like greasing sort of and cleaning the forks and trying to figure out what all I'm going to need to do to tighten them up or whatever.
Okay. I would say if you're trying to be sneaky with what you're doing, you will have to roll me like a Dex plus stealth.
Okay. I'll do that while you guys do your bird stuff.
Yeah, I kind of assume you're doing that while Rowan Hale is kind of looking away. But there are still 2 people in the van, and one of them is very interested in every kind of bit of information he can find. So.
Fucking Nikki.
Fucking Nikki.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. I'm just gonna.
Rub it so hard, your bike disintegrates.
Okay, so Nikki sees you, is what's definitely gonna happen. But not only does that happen, as you're trying to be subtle, you're trying to kind of like follow this connection to your bike, and you're running your hands over it, getting the last little bits of muck out. Your hand runs down the fork that has a dent in it, and you realize that there's not much you're going to be able to do about it except replace the piece. And suddenly that hunger inside you like rages forth, and you grow so angry just for a moment, but you let out this like guttural growl. And you probably look around for something to punch, to be completely honest, as that beast just kind of fills you. Meanwhile, go ahead.
Do I come back down off of that, or like I'm
just angry? You're angry about the fact that somebody manhandled your bike, your home, your lady.
I'm walking off.
Okay.
Trees are near. You can probably punch a tree.
Yeah, I'm just walking off.
There's nothing like 150-year-old oaks falling over after somebody punches them. Let me tell you.
Oh my god.
Just throwing it out there.
All right. Dr. Hale, you finish your conversation with the birds, telling one to, go find your friend in the lab coat. You give him, a description and such like that. The other one to kind of fly a perimeter between you and he. And they quickly like kind of bob their heads up and down and fly off for a little bit.
Okay.
That will bring us to Silas as he's walking around the corner.
Here we go.
And it's 1:58. Do we want to go ahead and take a quick little break for us?
Oh, sure.
Come back after.
Before we get to the good part. I see what Joe does here.
Of course.
All right.
Excellent.
Are we good with a 5-minute, or do we need 10?
We'll say 5 to 7.
5.
Just in
5
case.
to 7. All right. Just hang tight, folks. We will be back in just a minute. Hang tight. What's up, everybody? Thanks for hanging with us. Joe was just about to lead us into something important. Joe, get to work, buddy.
I love how we keep calling it work. Silas, you lived in this home for a good long while. You have your own personal little shelter, for lack of a better term. It really is an old school bomb shelter in your backyard. And
Silas
you
was
know
sheltered? No way.
Oh yeah. You know your way into the backyard. Find yourself through the fence. Backyard seems rather quiet. I will say I need you to roll me wits plus awareness.
Wits plus awareness. So awareness.
So awareness first, and then hit click wits.
Yep. I got you. Where are we? Athletics, animal can. Oh, awareness. You said wits? Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Roll it. Oh, shit.
2 successes. Okay. As you step into the backyard, I won't say you see anything, but you do feel like the sensation of almost a chill wind over your body. You feel like there's something watching you. You're not sure from where or what or who it is, but the paranoia that has already started to steep inside you due to the fact that you are no longer living and going back to see your mother, who may or may not be dead after a couple of weeks of being alone, it just peaks. So, what are you doing? Are you going to the house first? Are you going to your shelter? What's the plan?
Oh no, I'm going to the house first. I'm definitely gonna try to sneak in the back door. See if it's unlocked. I mean, she probably locked it, but I'm gonna try to get in there and sneak in because her bedroom's upstairs. Obviously, she's in the master bedroom. Obviously, yeah, that's what I'm gonna. So yeah, I'm gonna.
Your bedroom's a little cubby underneath the stairs.
Right, Harry Potter.
You know what's up.
This is Scary Potter. Thank you very much.
Harry Potter.
It's kind of like Scary Spice, but much more predatory. Okay. So you walk up to the back door. The outside light is on. You know you have them all on timers, but you try the door and it is indeed locked. So you're going to try to break into it.
What do I need to roll to just snap the doorknob off? I'm a vampire.
You are a vampire, but we still got to make some rolls.
Check for keys. Do you not have keys to your own house? Do you not know where the spare key is outside?
That's true. That's a good.
I'm going to ask, do you have a spare key? Do you think you would, you and your mother would put a spare key outside?
Leave one in the shelter. Come on, Silas. This is your house.
In the shelter.
I mean, it's possible.
Tucked away in the butthole of a dead person.
Roll me a single D10.
Oh my god.
We'll just figure it out this way.
10. Here we go. Let's go.
All right. There is indeed an extra key that you have hidden under a flower pot just outside the back door.
Okay.
Yeah, because that would have been interesting meeting your like decrepit old mother holding a shotgun to your face. Somebody break into her house. She's an old lady, but
she probably would do that too. So.
If she even exists. Like if it's not just him in a wig, you know what I'm saying?
Exists.
It's not just the desiccated corpse of his mother sitting in a fucking sitting in a wheelchair for 10 years.
We've all seen that movie.
How dare you guys? How dare you guys say that about my mother?
Sorry. Doctor.
He slides in.
So
he slides in. You unlock the door. The lock opens decently quietly, and you step into your home. Now, this house is part of the historic district for a reason. It's over 100 years old, and the appliances match that. The piping matches that. The decor matches that. Your mother loved the way this house looked when your parents first bought it, and she wanted to keep it as true to the original as possible. So everything is old. everything is old. Over the last 2 weeks, everything has started to accrue a bit of clutter and dust. You can see that your mother has, because the back door will lead into the kitchen.
Yes.
You will see that your mother has been feeding herself, but
Okay.
hasn't been
Good.
putting
Good.
things back. So now there's like some food on the counter that's started to go rancid. There's wrappers and stuff all about. Your mother always drilled into you that cleanliness is next to godliness, and so you've always kept things especially clean. So to walk in and to see the clutter and the mess and the food left out and such, it really sparks a bit of worry and starts kicking in a little bit of OCD that you may or may not have been exceptionally aware of through life. But now that your heart's not pumping and you're not starting to get adrenaline and you're running through your body as you're looking around, you're realizing that this is something that you have dealt with. Past trauma from your mother of making sure that everything is kept absolutely spotless. Because if you weren't, there were repercussions. If you left a mess, she made sure you understood what you did wrong. If she left a mess and you didn't clean it up, she made sure you understood what you did wrong.
If you don't hear, you feel. Whoopsh.
So you're in the kitchen. You know that the kitchen attaches to the living room. The staircase leads from the living room upstairs. There is a bathroom within your mother's bedroom. There's another single bedroom downstairs for you. But what do you do?
Can I use my heightened senses, the aspects, to listen to see if I hear anybody else in the house?
Do you have heightened senses?
Heartbeats?
You have sense the unseen.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, never mind.
Yes. You have sense the unseen, so you don't have heightened senses. You are capable of seeing things that are invisible and ghosts and such like that.
Yep, got it. Never mind. Then I'm just gonna wander upstairs.
Okay.
It's like, yeah.
You want to roll me another stealth check if you're trying
Should
to
have
keep
called
quiet.
out to your mother. Hello.
I'm gonna I'll
You're gonna
roll
startle
another,
her to death unless she's already dead.
Stealth plus dexterity.
Stealth and dexterity.
Yeah.
Stealth and dexterity.
Rowan needs to know.
You guys are monsters.
Listen, for everyone who's joining us and watching, Deathadil loves lore and backstory. Like, it drives her insane to not know what's going on. So it's so much fun when we're in other games, especially, and I do a big lore drop, and she's sitting there muting herself and screaming out, just like, "What? I need that!"
Yes.
It's phenomenal.
I love a good lore drop. Love a good lore drop.
She's our Gothic queen. She's our Gothic queen.
Yes.
So. Okay, 2 successes, Joe.
All the team. 2 successes. You're actually decently quiet as you start walking up the old stairs. You know exactly which stairs creak and squeak as you step up them, so you're able to avoid those. You walk up to the hallway. As I said, literally the upstairs is the master bedroom, an extra bathroom, and a storage room. You step up to it and head towards your mother's bedroom, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
As I reach her master bedroom door, as I go to turn the handle, I say, "Mother," and I open the door.
Not creepy at all. Not creepy at all. I love it. No, it's on theme. It is on theme. I love it. Okay, you say out to the room, Mother, as you open the door, and you see her not in her bed, but asleep in her wheelchair that is next to the bed. You can tell that she is alive, that she is breathing, but without closer inspection, you're not sure how good of a state she's in. You do see more wrappers and stuff of food products that were brought to her room. You see half-drank sodas and coffees all about. Glasses of water here and there that still have some in them.
I get up close to her, I'm not sure she's asleep. I get up close to her, and I touch her arms, and I say, "Mother, I'm home. It's
She
your son,
jerks
Silas."
awake. She jerks awake quickly and turns her head as much as she can, her neck not being the best. But her eyes are wide and wild. She said, Silas? Silas? You gave me near a heart
Yes,
attack, son. What? Oh, oh,
mother, I'm home. Mother, how
where
are
have you
you? Are
been,
you
you
okay?
impotent boy?
It's a long story, mother.
You left me
It's a
alone. I
long
don't care how
story.
long a story it is. How dare you?
I
How
beg
dare
your
you? I have
pardon.
worried myself sick.
Mother, mother, please. I'm home now. I'm home
Oh,
now,
good. Now that you're
and
home,
I'm
make yourself
sorry.
useful and clean that bedspread. I have
Damn.
wet myself numerous times since you have been gone, and I have not been able to pull it off.
Twice in one day, eh, Silas?
I know, right?
God.
Yeah,
This
right,
house,
right.
this house is horrendously dirty. How dare you leave me in such a state?
Mother, I will clean it. I will clean it for you. I'll make sure it's spotless, like we've always been taught growing up. I'll make sure it's fine. So, has anyone been? Have you seen any visitors? Has there anyone come by and stopped by and looked at what was asking for me?
This is this is what you ask if any of your friends came by after you left me alone for 2 weeks. I am. Oh, Silas, I need water. Go get me a glass of water.
God, I kind of wish she was
Yes,
dead.
ma'am.
Um,
Yes,
so-
yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get her a glass of water.
Go downstairs and get her a glass of water. Yeah,
Yep,
sure.
yep, 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 yep.
Hey, your whole way down,
So,
you just hear her like raising her voice, making sure that you hear it the whole way down. Like, leaving me alone in this house all by myself. I can't believe you. The audacity, I say. Uh, you best get that glass of
I'm
water and start
so
cleaning up this house.
I'm
Asking
so
about
sorry,
your
mother.
friends
I'm
who
so
came to
sorry,
visit
mother.
looking for you. You should be sorry, boy. You
Mother,
should be sorry.
mother, how did you survive while I was gone?
Barely.
Did the pharmacy drop your medicine off?
No, I've been trying to keep an eye on my sugar the best I can. Pharmacy ain't bringing me nothing. Ain't nobody bringing me nothing since you were gone, leaving me here all alone. I
I
see Death and Dill just like, mm-mm.
Feels like Ed Gein's mother.
oh God, yeah.
so,
Ooh.
Bring the water
mother,
back
drink the
upstairs
water. Drink the water.
to see her, and you're not sure if it's. You've known for a long time that your mother is very dramatic and theatrical.
Hmm.
So when she takes the glass, you watch as it's shaking in her hand. She's, oh, I'm so thirsty suddenly. Scared me half to death when you're coming in here, and you're not sure if that shaking is truly from malnourishment or if it's just her being her dramatic
God,
self.
goddamn
So
drama queen.
she takes a few sips of the water. No, son, nobody came looking for you. Nobody's come ringing on the doorbell and knocking on the door. Just me in here withering away. No one to see to her. All the canned goods are gone. I ate all the beans because I had to. You know,
Mother,
I
mother,
can't be standing up in the
mother,
kitchen
I will,
cooking for myself. What?
mother,
What?
I will go to the grocery store for you. Mother, I will make sure you have food in this house. It was, I'm so sorry I left you. I'm so sorry I left you. I won't do it again. I
You're
won't
gonna
do it
be
again.
sorry, I tell you what. And go ahead and roll me intelligence plus medicine, good sir.
Medicine, intelligence. Medicine, intelligence.
Did we kill Greg?
I just like your mother, Silas.
She's amazing. She's wonderful.
Okay.
How
I
dare
got
you,
told
sir?
he may not have explained like what she looks like or anything like that beforehand, but he told me we've discussed about his mother previously, and so
Yeah.
I think I'm playing her pretty much right on point.
Oh, it's good.
You got
And
her. You
I hate it.
You got her. You got her. You
So
got her.
good that I hate
You
it.
know, I do take that as a compliment. This isn't the first time I've heard that. Like, somebody dislikes a character so much because of how well I roleplay the character. They're like, "You're really giving me the ick right now. I need you to calm it down a little." So
Yes.
It explains
Uh,
everything.
it does explain everything. All right, 3 successes for Dr. Silas Hemlock. You will note that her skin's a bit sallow, so you're fairly certain that she's dehydrated.
Okay.
She does seem like she has taken care of herself, which means she's probably done more walking in the last couple of weeks than she's had to in years. But she seems like she's okay. You are worried about her blood sugar specifically, especially if those trembling as she held the water to herself was real. But otherwise, she does seem all right.
As a vampire, can I smell sugar? Can I smell how high my sugar might be? Or is that power? That would be a power. That would
With
be a power.
heightened senses, maybe, but that would be super.
Okay.
Like you're concentrating on this,
Okay.
and you need to roll for it.
Okay, cool.
But you definitely have tests for diabetes, throughout the house.
Yes,
It wouldn't
of
take you
course.
long to go get it. Knowing you probably would have ones that aren't like straight pick and then put it on a thing. You have like an automatic reader that punches a small hole into her finger or something like that. I assume you go to get something to test
Of
her
course.
sugar. Okay.
Of
As
course.
you're walking away, lay about, son. Can't even be a real doctor. Has to play with dead bodies. You just hear her muttering to herself, just cursing
Mother,
you.
as I'm walking away, I'm gonna say, Mother, I am a real doctor. I've been to medical school.
Uh-huh. Medical school. You could have just been a veterinarian and called it a day if that's what you want to do. Not talk to people, not see people. You're
Shots
muted.
fired.
Rowan. Just so they're just talking like, wait, what did I do? I didn't do nothing.
I'm not even in the house. Why we gotta bring up my profession?
What see and hear? Can I hear any of that?
They're a couple blocks
No,
away,
just
so
see.
no.
No, I can't hear
So
any
no.
of this.
Okay. All right. Bummer.
Rowan, I will say about probably about a minute or two ago, the bird that is flying perimeter, as it was flying by you, would tweet out that your friend was within the nest, as they would call it. That he walked into the nest, so you know for a fact that nothing has happened to him as of yet.
Okay. All right. So
Okay.
he's still
Yeah.
alive. Got it.
I do have a walkie on me.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
okay. I will get the blood sugar machine. She has water. I will go and, I will attend to her medical needs as much as I can necessarily. Because and I'm gonna say to her, I'll say to her as I walk up, I'm gonna say, Mother, Mother, you're a young, vibrant woman that has many years to your life. Why are you so negative all the time?
Where have you been the last 2 weeks? You've been doing that peyote stuff that I've heard about. I know it's coming across the border. Now, don't lie to me. So, are you hallucinating, son?
Mother,
I'm young and vibrant.
Mother, when have I ever done drugs? When have I ever done drugs? You kept drug testing kits in the house my entire teenage years.
You're not a teenager anymore, and you've been gone for 2 weeks. So now explain yourself.
Well, I was.
That's what I thought. On them drugs, calling me young and vibrant. You'll notice that her sugar is actually a little bit low. So while she's sitting there, still just kind of mumbling and cursing at you, call you, lay about, no good. Couldn't even finish his, become a full doctor and take care of actual people. Having to play with all your dead bodies and stuff out in the bomb shed. You run downstairs and grab her a small glass of juice, which you know to be one of the quickest ways to get blood sugar back up.
And a pillow.
A pillow?
To cover her face.
Sir, this is is my mother you're talking about. How dare you, sir?
We all
She
know
gave
what's
birth
coming,
to me.
Silas.
She gave birth to me. Yeah. So I would obviously
Don't worry,
look for
I have
juice.
plans for a night when he's got a bunch of hunger. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
Yay! Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay.
All right. Run back
Mother,
upstairs with the juice.
mother, drink this juice. Drink this juice. Your sugar is kind of low, so maybe that will help your mentally. It will help you better. Look, I've been gone the past 2 weeks. It was unavoidable work.
Unavoidable work. Unavoidable work that makes it so you can't even reach out to your mother and tell her where you are. I'm sitting here wasting away in this home, having to struggle my way to the kitchen up and down those stairs by myself. I see.
Ma'am,
I see how you
I'm so
couldn't even
sorry.
pick up your phone. I understand. I see how you see your mother. I understand how you think I should be treated.
Mother, you are my whole world.
Don't raise your voice at me, boy. She slaps at your arm with a hand. Obviously, she's very weak and it's a rather limp-wristed slap, but she slaps at you. Don't raise your voice at me, boy. You're the one that done left and didn't say nothing to me.
Mother,
I'm
I would.
so uncomfortable. I don't know what to do with my body right now. I'm like,
Mission accomplished.
I'm just proud of Joe. Bro, Joe, this is my stars and wishes.
We'll talk about that soon enough.
This is so good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I drank your juice. Do you have to run away on business again, or can you help your mother into her bed so she doesn't fall asleep in the wheelchair again?
Of course, Mother, I would. Let's get you into bed and tucked in and get you some sleep. Help her to the bed and,
Did you change the linens yet? I'm not getting in that bed until you change those linens, boy. What did I tell you?
My apologies, Mother. Let me change the linens. Of course, I strip the bed, get into the closet in her room, and get new linens out and change it out, and throw the other ones in the hamper next to it, and it's a whole thing. It's a routine. It's a routine that Silas and her are aware of. We were both we're both part of that. So.
You okay over there, Deathadil? See you breathing through your lips very tightly.
Take a breath.
Come on. Yeah. So I change the linens and then help her into the bed. Tuck her in nice and tight. And I say, "Is there anything that I can get you, Mother?"
You can get out. You can get out of my room, and we will talk about your punishment tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I'm just gonna leave the room and go downstairs, and honestly, I'm gonna start cleaning. I'm gonna start cleaning because that's who I am. That's who she is. I'm gonna start cleaning the kitchen and making sure everything's straight away. So.
Okay. Are you doing this? Are you reaching out to your compatriots, or are you just gonna clean the house?
Clean the house. I'm gonna clean the house, and they can contact me. But I'm gonna make sure. The house looks like my mother. Oh my god.
He's loyal to his mother first.
All right. We're gonna pause that just for a moment. We're gonna switch over to Grant, who has walked away from his bike in anger as he saw the bit of damage and was incapable of, and realizes that he was incapable of fixing it immediately. That beast kind of came up, wrangled through your body, and you walked away so that you weren't in the immediate vicinity of compatriots and your bike to release this anger. What are you doing, Grant?
Yeah, I think Grant's pissed off. Not that he can't fix it, but that somebody would fuck with his home, his church, his blood, his life. Like they disregarded basically him. Like that bike is him. That bike is his soul. And so the beast took over, and now he just fucking walked off. And I think there's no coherence to it. I think he's just fucking fuming and walking and just gone with no aim, just energy, just pure fucking aggression. Gone.
You wind up moving down the streets of Mellonville, further into the historic district as you walk away from the van and your bike. The night is quiet, and that actually doesn't help your mood. You'd rather it be loud and raucous. You always found that you could lose yourself in the clubhouse, lose yourself in the various bars, lose yourself in the sounds of the engines. Anytime things got too loud in your head, you could always find a way to make it louder outside so it could drown it out. But right now, you don't have that. Right now, you're walking down the side streets of a quiet little town for the most part. You know that Sanford gets busy, especially along the weekends. There are a lot of bars and a lot of people come out to meander about, go from shop to shop. But on a Monday night like this, everything is quiet, except for crickets and the soft breeze blowing through the old oaks. And it's just not helping you.
You want it. You'll never let it go. Oh, sorry.
No,
Sorry.
no copyrights, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's he begins to think about sort of like what his dad would do or what his granddad would do in this situation, and maybe that starts to pull him back into a sense of like owing it to his team to not really disappear on them, but he's battling between the notion of like normally that's what he'd want to do. He'd want to disappear and take his anger and suppress it outside of where he is right now. But knowing that his dad would probably look poorly upon him for that shit, and maybe not chastise him, but like want better of him and expect better leadership of him. He just stops dead in his tracks, surrounded by these beautiful old homes, and takes a moment to breathe and kind of release that bestial shit. And in doing so, he realizes he's still fucking hungry. Always fucking hungry.
He's hungry. And absolutely, I like the idea that you brought up, you know, your father kind of not talking down to you, but, you know, kind of questioning you. Maybe you even, you know, hear him in your head for just a moment. What are you doing, boy? Get back on the bike and keep riding.
Damn,
and it stops, and you force the vampiric vitae inside you to expand your lungs and draw in air. Something that you're getting better at is manipulating the supernatural blood inside you, and you actually do. You take a moment to take an actual breath. It does nothing for you, but it's that feeling of something familiar, something that you control, something that you've done autonomously your whole mortal life, and now it takes will. And you kind of feel that this is a good metaphor for how your life has changed suddenly. You went through life doing what you did, a lot of it autonomously. Just, you know, you wake up, you meet at the clubhouse, you ride with your boys, you do what needed to be done. But now those normal things take much more effort, take an effort of will for you to do anything as a normal person or to be seen as a normal human being. And that thought again from your father, get back up on the bike and ride, just kind of repeats in your head for a moment as you take that breath, and you find yourself much more in control of yourself. That hunger still burning deep inside you, almost like an ember that can never truly go out. But you're able to control yourself. You're able to push that beast down. You're able to get your mind in the way and force yourself to do what you feel is right and necessary for what is, you know, becoming a whole nother chosen family, as the three of you have bonded through this trauma.
And I feel like
Trauma
I'm not
bonding.
going. I'm not going back to my bike, but I'm stopped. I'm stopped from moving, and I'm just gonna stay there and think about those things.
Yeah. There you go. You find yourself standing in the middle of a dark night road just outside, just around the Sanford Historic District. Like you said, houses that are hundreds of years old, along with trees that probably predate them. Old Spanish moss hanging down, crickets making noise. But that's it. You just kind of sit there and steep in the silence for a little while. Rowan Hale. It's been about, we'll say 15, almost 20 minutes since Grant has left your premises. It's been about 35 since Silas started going on his thing. And your birds haven't reported anything crazy going on, but the length of time is starting to get at you. You have your own thoughts and your own feelings going on in your head at this point. And you're just kind of standing there on the side of the road next to a van and a motorcycle. You have a guy from New Jersey that's sitting there playing on one of his phones in the driver's seat of the van, along with a guy who has officially eaten himself into a food coma. Empty water bottle and wrappers all along the floor of the van, passed out in one of the captain's seats in the middle row. What do you got going on? What are you doing?
I'm waiting to, or I'm assuming I'm calling back my birds to see like what's going on, because it's taking quite a while for this to kind of happen. So like, do I see the birds come back? Do they have any knowledge? Like I'm assuming the bird's not gonna be like, yeah, the dude's doing dishes right now, but like, you know, what do I hear from them?
His mother chastised him.
Right, exactly.
He's doing laundry.
The report back for the birds was that he entered the nest. That the bird that was posted to kind of watch him more closely and not scan the perimeter will say that it was able to hear elevated pawing, to put it in their nomenclature.
Yeah.
But then it grew quiet, and he has not left the house as of yet.
Okay.
I still have the walkie.
Well, yeah, I'm probably at this point, she's probably going to use the walkie-talkie to get in touch with Silas, because obviously since this is taking so long, she's starting to wonder exactly what's happened. So she's gonna go kind of go like Silas, can you hear us? Over.
Obviously had the walkie in my pocket, and I will say, yeah, sorry. I've had to clean up the house a bit, so it'll be a little bit before I leave. Over. Copy. Roger. Over.
Silas, are you telling me that you're just cleaning your house right now and we're waiting on you to finish that?
Look. Sorry. Look. My mother needs a special kind of care. She's been by herself for 2 weeks, and I'm just trying to clean up the mess that was left behind. So, yes, I am cleaning. Yes. Over. Roger. Copy. Over.
Okay. Rowan obviously knows nothing about his mom, so I'm going to take my personal feelings out of this, and she's just going to, Rowan would immediately be like, oh yeah, of course, his mom probably has him as a caregiver. Things probably are a lot worse than we thought back at his house. She's going to give him this kind of grace. But she's also going to kind of talk back okay, I understand. How long are you thinking? I don't know how many more hours until the sun comes up, and we still have we have to move this van, and we have to move the motorcycle, and there's just a lot going on. So can you give me an idea of when you can make it back?
And the whole time he was holding his button down, so he didn't hear any of that.
No, he needs both hands to do dishes.
Yeah,
okay.
fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
Give me 10 minutes. I think I'll have most of it cleaned in 10 minutes, and she's asleep, or at least she should be. She's in bed. I helped her with bed, so she should be in bed, and everything should be fine. So, over. Roger.
Okay.
Out. Roger.
Yeah, no, it's fine, Silas. We just want to make sure you're doing okay. All right, all right. Um, so can she like look around? Can she see where Grant is, or did he walk like enough away that she would not have that he's without like sight? I know Nikki saw him, but can she see him wherever he's at?
Let me see one thing, my dear. You have heightened senses, so I would
I
say
do.
as you
Here we
look
go.
down
Here we go.
as you look down the street, you can just make out a vague outline. The bright green that he wears really helps as it catches some of the street lights
Hater.
around. I'm not hating. I'm being honest. that bright green sticks out under light, motherfucker.
True,
As it
true,
should.
true.
As it
As it
should.
should.
Absolutely. Am I judging you? No, I'm just saying the bright green happens to catch the light, and she's able to make out, the silhouette of Grant standing by himself a good long ways away, probably about, a 10, 15-minute walk or so. But you're able to make him out. He's just kind of standing there, seemingly not moving very much. But you can see him.
Okay. Okay. So she'll walk over to him, um, and just kind of let him know that, hey, listen, I just finished talking to Silas. Things must be a lot worse than we thought back at his house. He's currently trying to clean something up that must have happened to his mom while he was gone. He said he's gonna be probably a couple more minutes, probably 30 at most, but um, what are we wanting to do right now? I mean, how you said that it takes about 45 minutes to get back to where we came from. Is that right, Joe?
Yeah, about 45 minutes to an hour
Okay.
to get back to the
Um,
sewers.
and do we know what time it is? Is a good question.
Right now, it'd probably be around, you'd probably guess 10:30, 11.
10:30, 11.
Oh, that's
Okay, so we're not in like any.
early
We're not in
still.
any. Yeah,
Super early.
so that's super early. We're not even in danger. All right, cool. Um, you know, do we need to go get anything here for your bike while we wait on him to come back?
I don't rightly know at this moment, but
Okay.
we did come out here and say we're gonna get some clothes.
We
So we might as
did.
well stay on mission. Figure that out. Yeah. Maybe let's focus on that.
Cool. That sounds good to me.
I appreciate you.
So where if I have my thoughts about me correctly, where this house is located, could we? I don't want to split up the party. This is really difficult.
This
Do
ain't no
it.
party,
Do it.
and it ain't no picnic.
I'm thinking because like Nikki's there with like our ghoul friend Chris. Maybe
Charles.
we can Charles. There we go, Charles. Um, maybe we can go about Is his bike is rideable, right? Like it's not like
Yeah.
so broken when he can't drive it. Okay, we could actually take like the trip because I think the nearest Walmart's like only like a mile away from here. We could just go run and just pick
It's
up
a
a
couple
bunch
miles.
of clothes and then like come back because
Well,
from the way
why
it
don't I
sounds,
go and you hang here for Silas?
I could do that. That works too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since you're the only one that has a vehicle outside of Nikki, I don't see Nikki really in the mood to help out at the moment. So why don't we just go ahead and you can take care of that, and then we'll be good to go.
Yeah, Walmart's probably about a mile and a half, 2 miles away at very most, probably more towards a mile and a half. Not exceptionally far, right down 1792. So it wouldn't take you long to get there, especially on the bike at this time of night.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I left my phone in the
Obviously-
swamp, and I don't know how far those walkie-talkies go, but how we gonna communicate? In case shit hits the fan.
Nikki will
I mean-
reach his hand out. He's sitting here playing on one phone, and he holds a phone out outside. Oh no, you're like 10, 15 minutes away. Never mind, I forgot about that.
You think Nikki's got something?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm sure Nikki has something for us to use. We can always ask him for one of his extra phones. You know, I think I saw him playing like 2 different versions of Candy Crush on both phones, like going at the same time. So we could always ask for one of those.
He would be playing Candy Crush. That's one
He goes to
candy
be
boy.
Candy Crusher.
And Farmville.
All right.
God, Farmville.
Well, I appreciate you coming to take a look on me. I apologize for walking away. That is, that ain't. Let's just get back.
No worries. Let's go. So she's just gonna go back and just talk to Nikki and be like, "Hey, man, like, we're gonna use one of your phones, just real quick. That way we can get some stuff done while we're waiting for Silas to finish up with his mom."
You just see him, he's like doom scrolling, and he just reaches into one pocket and pulls it out. He says, "Yeah, sure. Password's 12345. There's only one number in it. It'll go to one of my phones, so just call me if you need me."
Okay.
You see, he never like takes his eyes off of the other phone that he's just doom scrolling through.
He would be doom scrolling too.
While I'm home, obviously I'm gonna change clothes and throw a load of laundry in the washer.
Okay.
It was real weird though. On Nikki's phone, it's at DM knocked him. He was on his Instagram. There, it was really weird.
I was.
What can I say? all the funs and the fiends love to play with me.
Hey yo.
Hey yo. Silas, as you finish getting changed and you go to start a load of laundry, just as you wind it up and close it up, water starting to pour, you hear your mother call down, "Silas, what's that smell?"
Of course.
You smell that?
What smell, Mother? No, Mother. Obviously, I'm gonna rush back up to her room and say, "What smell, Mother? What do you smell?" I'm gonna try to smell. Because I'm a vampire now. I don't know what. I'm gonna try to smell.
Wits plus awareness.
Wits plus awareness. Okay, all right, let's go.
The house is gonna explode.
Awareness and wits. Here we go. Yep. Let's go. Here we go. Ready? Let's do this. Oh shit.
2 successes. Good. I just wanted it as one.
Okay.
You take your vampiric vitae, similar to Grant earlier. You surround the lungs within your body with it and force them to expand, and you take a strong sniff of the air, and you smell a scent that brings you back to like 4th of July and summer parties outside, where kids were playing. There were balloons. There's probably cake. They had all those really crappy like half paper plates, and the smell of propane. And that's where we're going to end for the week.
Oh, no! Well, someone doesn't like Silas's mom.
Oh,
It's
man.
not just us.
It's me. I don't like it.
It's me.
It's everyone, actually. But all right.
She's a lot to deal with, okay? She's a wonderful woman, okay?
Sure.
She's a wonderful woman.
Of course. No, absolutely.
That's awesome. That's so good.
Start the Witches.
So good. Thank you, Joe.
Joe and
Start the
Silas.
Witches.
That was so good. I loved every part of it and hated it. Just saying that.
I guess we'll start with Grant. So, Stars and Witches.
Man, that was so good. The back and forth between you two. That was really good. That's really all that I wanted to say. And I don't know why we had wishes, because I always enjoy it. So there's nothing more that I want to see. I'm having a blast.
I always want to make sure that I leave open an avenue for you to give me criticism, so I can make our game and our story better.
Fair.
I'm
done.
Pass it on to the next one.
Roll it.
Yes, excellent job. I hated every moment of it.
Hated
The way that
it.
he talks to his mom is so concerning on so many levels. Like, it would be fine if it wasn't so like, yeah, like it really reminds you of someone with a very icky relationship with a parent, where almost like they're grown adults, but they're infantilized like a lot,
Yeah.
and it's just like, oh, like it hurts to hear, but like then yeah, to experience it. I'm happy you didn't have a picture or a scene set up for it. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't think I could have dealt with the cringe that I was feeling in my body. At one point I did. I was like, I feel a little nauseous. This is like really good.
I'll definitely make sure to have scenes for each and every one of your loved ones here soon. So.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, I thought that was fantastic. I liked seeing. I like when the rolls don't go well because it does provide like a little extra something. Because I know that, like, yeah, when you roll bestial, I was so sure that you were gonna put a fist through your own motorcycle by accident. Like, oh no, and crush the tank or something. So yeah, but way to also have a really good ending there, Joe, with the propane smell. Which makes me wonder, because my birds didn't see anybody, so somebody was already planning to do this, which is again wild to think about. So yeah,
because he didn't check for traps.
This kind of plays out. Yeah,
it's true. That's true. I didn't check for traps. So
yeah.
The only one that is like seriously on top of that is Rowan.
Yeah.
Somebody's got exactly where my mind. Alive.
Yeah. Someone's gonna try to make sure we don't get completely killed, but it kind of feeds into the whole Rowan. Rowan has to think about everybody else but herself at this moment, otherwise it becomes too overwhelming. So like, yeah, like thinking about like, oh, if I was on the run, like what would I look for? Kind of thought process. That's where she goes with that. But yeah, I thought that was very interesting. I'm super excited to see what happens next week. When we get back to the smell of propane.
Propane and propane accessories.
Propane and propane accessories. I'm going to throw it to Thomas now, the man of the hour with his awesome mom.
Joe, thank you so much. Thank you so much for allowing me to fuck with, like, allow me to role play that with my mom. That was excellent, dude. That was so fantastic. That was more than I even hoped that you would do for my mom. Like I had like these weird ideas in my head, but you fucking nailed it, bro. You nailed it. It was so good. It was so amazing. Like, it was also, but before that, let's rewind. Charles getting his food, that positive, and Grant getting his bike. Grant getting his bike was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was able to stump. I'm glad I was able to stump Grant. Like, hey, what's that bike look like?
I have all that information, okay? I just didn't have it in here.
Thank you. Yeah, so, yeah, dude, thanks everybody for letting me be, like, the center of attention, because I'm an attention whore, so I'm just gonna say so, being able to roleplay with Joe and be like me and him and having my mom was like super cool. Awesome.
That was good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I think we're losing your mic there, Silas.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That was one of my favorite things. So
Okay.
I'm gonna cut it off there. Joe, hit it. Start. I don't have any wishes. Hey, real quick, Cass's mic did not cut out. Mine seems to be, but Cass's mic's not cutting out. So your
We'll talk about
working
that.
better. So that's
Yeah,
good.
we'll talk about that
So
after.
go, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, I had a great time with you guys. I love to see you guys really getting into your characters more and more. I see you thinking as your characters more and more. I see you like, oh, well, what would this person? Even the moment where Deathadil is kind of like, now my character hasn't seen anything about Silas's mom and doesn't know anything about Silas's mom, so I'm gonna take my personal feelings out of this, and that's awesome. You know, Deathadil is still pretty new to TTRPGs overall, and to watch her grow as a role player has always been phenomenal. She's a great storyteller and has always, been good at acting and being the good kind of dramatic when it's necessary. But it's so cool to see each and every one of you falling more and more into place. I, Greg, you and Grant have like I feel like you've been channeling Grant a lot, almost the whole time. You keep with the same accent. You have that same gruff ideal, but this time we took that couple of minutes to make you get into the mindset of Grant, which I think you played off well. I love you bringing your father and grandfather into it.
Thank you.
Rowan, I very much love what you're doing with Rowan. I like that she's kind of closed herself off and is doing everything she can for others, so she's not thinking about her own plight and her own trauma. So great job with that. I got to be completely honest.
And Silas, you
I'm
discussed it.
so excited. No, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to meet Rowan's partner and her life and her pets. Oh my God, I'm so excited. That's my lore drop. That's my lore drop I want. That's my lore drop. So.
And as for Silas, I mean, I agree. The scene with your mother was great. It was. I think you played into the character very well. You played into that creepy vibe with his mom that we originally discussed very well. Like I said, if you're making your other people somewhat uncomfortable, then the role play is going really good. So let's try our best not to cross too many lines, but it was great. Yeah, guys, it was a great time. I did think of one announcement thing, and it's really just a shout out to my buddy DJ and his wife Miriam. I don't know if you guys noticed my new art on the wall, but my buddy DJ and wife Miriam, they own a thing called Genki Goth Studios. And they were up at C2E2 Chicago's Comic Con when myself and Death Adil went, and I was able to see him. I haven't seen him in years. We went to high school together, but this is some of their art, and I had to give them a shout out because they're amazing. I'll make sure to tag them in on Instagram and stuff like that. I'll find the link. Give me a minute. I'm slow. I'm old.
I'm old.
But
yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I think I got it.
Nice.
There we go. Now, how do I do it in chat from here? Shit. I'm not in Twitch on my computer. I'm in Twitch on my phone.
Oh,
okay. Oh, phone?
Yeah.
Well, we'll follow up.
Copy paste.
If that's everything, I will organize this and send this over to a friend of mine who I've known for donkey years on Twitch, who is streaming Alone in the Dark right now. Does that work for everybody? Because there's nothing vampire related going on.
Hit it. Go.
All right. I think this takes a few seconds.
Did everyone? Wait, hold on. Did everyone see that Dimension 20 is now doing Vampire Masquerade?
Oh, yeah.
Because of us. Because of us.
That's right. Sure. It's 100% because of us. We'll take full credit for that. Yeah.
Full credit.
Brennan Lee Mulligan, folks, if you ever see this, you holler at me, bro. We got to collaborate. What's up?
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll be back in a couple weeks. Stay tuned. And don't forget to follow all the links. We're raiding now. Love y'all. See y'all later. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.